wow, right as I hit the button. Good morning, folks.
Oh. I'm something of an entertainer myself.
I know this about you. What about you, Pyro?
No.
Okay, cool.
I've never entertained anyone.
Okay, yeah. So how did you get on this show?
I don't know. You keep asking me.
Yeah, I keep asking you.
He just kind of flew in through the window.
I mean, kind of. He kind of flew into my DMs when he saw I was playing this game last week. It was like, if you need a host, I'm here.
Also, critical note: owlbears can't fly, so it's more like that bit in The Simpsons where they fire Luke Perry out of a cannon. And he just soars through the air.
Yes, that bit I am very aware of.
The Pyronoid transportation method, a trebuchet.
Yes.
Yes, precisely. Anyway, good morning, folks. It's Sunday drive time.
Good morning, folks.
It is 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Opayo.
Yep. I meant to discuss this with both of you, but like I was gonna say that I want to finish up a little bit after 1 p.m. Eastern time, so a little after 3 hours, because I want to make sure I got time to like eat lunch before the Canadian Grand Prix.
Gig.
Right.
Yep. But we're gonna do that. Let me say hi to people. Hi Juliet, congrats on getting first. Hi Nyari. Hi Vixie. Hi Amy. Thank you everyone for being here. Before we get going, Pyro. I know the 24 hours of Le Mans like just ended because it ended pretty much right as it went live. Who won? Was it the Ferrari car?
83 AF course. So the private-owned Ferrari car
is
driving
that
as a Ferrari team.
Is that why? Since it was private owned, is that why it was yellow?
I think so. Yeah. So 50 and 51 were the official Ferrari teams. 83 was the private one. One of the drivers in 83 was Robert Kubica, who we might know from Williams Formula One about 2018. Maybe a little later.
Yeah, I love Robert Kubica. Like honestly, he has the stupidest Williams trivia like going because he needs a special steering wheel because of his injury he had when he was rallying years ago. Williams got him a special steering wheel halfway through the season he was driving for them.
That's the most Williams story ever.
It really is. It really is. All right, let me turn the stuff off here. Let me get us going. Let me turn myself on here. Where am I? Where am I in my sources? This is so embarrassing. For me specifically.
You better.
Where the fuck is that? Hold on. There it is. Okay. All right, there we go.
Streamer.
I'm doing it. I'm here. Hi. Hello. Hello. It's time for race. It's time for driving games. It's time for racing.
Streamer.
Okay. Yeah, we're here. Yeah. Also, Vixie, thank you for saying Grand Prix. That's what everyone says. All right. Okay. So, yes. Okay. So we left off. It was like some hatchback we were saving up for, or like we have to that's in the next tier that we were gonna get.
Yeah, so the next rival is driving a Supra, but beating them also unlocks the Renault Clio V6.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. So right now, just gotta do some.
Yeah, this Clit's got a V6 in it.
Yeah.
Oh, the car's called a Clio. My bad.
Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Launch this event here. Oh, and folks, the soundtrack we're gonna have today is the Sega Rally 2 Japanese and European Dreamcast soundtrack. So
yeah, I bet that Clit's got a V6 in it because when I get in there, I go.
God.
The music's starting.
Perfect. All right.
Definitely the best bits are ones where the person doing it can't get through it without just collapsing into laughter.
It's like 99% of my bits. I can't say anything seriously.
Yeah. Hold on. The game isn't having some hitching. Yeah, it's hit. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I am actually going to stop this. I'm gonna restart the game here because I'm actually gonna restart the emulator. So give me a second here.
No, you're restarting your real
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm restarting my actual PlayStation.
Don't you know this game is a PC port?
Oh, God. If we're gonna keep joking about that guy, I gotta make like a mix it up command, like how Vixie.
You have to have an actually.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have to have an actually.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, Pyro, do you know about that with Vixie? The actually.
No.
Okay, so
I was there.
Yeah, and I was too. So when Vixie,
not in voice call, bitch.
Wow. Okay. That's
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's hurtful. No, it's fine. So Vixie was playing God of War.
I'm sorry. No, you were there. You were clipping.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was a valued member of the community. Vixie was playing God of War, like the remake, the 2018 like remake thing.
Yeah.
And someone came in and was just like, it was, and said this really long thing, and like, Vixie was like, I'm fine. And then he like said this whole thing about like, well, I actually know like all of this. It was a big, long speech something. So Vixie banned him, like saved, like, but copied the thing and made it like a command so that when you type in, actually, it's this whole speech that he gave that's so long that it takes up 2 messages.
Yeah, it was really
kind
fucking...
Yeah.
I'm kind of morbidly
really
curious
funny.
to know what it was about. Was it like God of War?
It was about
trivia or
runes.
something?
It was about runes. Yeah. Vixie said, hold on, so she's going to get it. Hi, Puff, and hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. Hi, Puff. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah, no, it was some dude who just joined in and was like, you're not speccing your runes right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I currently have a higher experience playing in this game than you currently do. So I've acquired more information about the runic attacks, and I know that you currently do know it. Have that much information about runic attacks. I currently, and other players, have the best or greatest ranged and power runic attacks currently at this moment. So I recommend you allow me to inform you of great runic attacks that have overall the highest stats currently in game, but it's your choice.
Yeah, and I think right after that, he got fucking banned.
So I recommend you allow me to inform you. Fuck off.
Yeah, complete stupid shit. Like,
first of all, unbelievably hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just rambling sentences that aren't even very well structured, if they made sense. But also, just like, so, what is the point? Are they saying you should pick these different abilities because they're better?
Something like that, yeah, I guess.
Like,
it's not like we had time to ask him what he meant. We just told him to fuck off.
Has anyone in the chat played God of War 2018? What does this person mean?
So you have runic attacks. And you can spec your runic attacks.
Are they like... are they special attacks with like a cooldown?
Yeah, they're specials. They're specials, yes. And this chat member just really did not like the way that Vixie was playing the game and was like, you can play it better.
Yep. Oh god. Why is this still fucking hitching?
We need to bully esports people, honestly.
We do. We absolutely do.
Because they're infecting like non-esports games. If someone was playing like in a Counter-Strike tournament and you came into chat and were like, I think you should do this differently, that's different. But when it's like a person playing a single player...
No. If somebody comes into... No. If somebody comes into... If you're a professional Counter-Strike player and somebody comes into your chat saying, oh, I don't feel like you rotated past banana, you could have mollied onto A site and then effectively could have done better on your retake if you had 2 people watching. But no, you had to rotate your op back to connector towards CT spawn. Like, you'd get banned.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
I love that you made that as authentically long as this message.
You do understand that I am a Counter-Strike freak, right?
I in a past life was also a Counter-Strike freak, so I even understood exactly what you said to me.
Wow, a new bonding moment between 2 guests on the Ashely Miami Sunday Drive show. Okay, this is still hitching. I don't know why the fuck it's doing that.
I have to show you, by the way, the absolute fumble that happened at the major this week between Falcons and MIBR.
Oh no!
Where they were in OT 5 versus 3. Falcons had A site and on Inferno, and they beefed it. There is literally a 2% chance. No, sorry, 1% chance at a retake of A site 5v3 on Inferno. And they beefed it. The most unlosable round in Counter-Strike. And they lost.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to mess with things a bit here. Keep talking about Counter-Strike. Buy me some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when were you a Counter-Strike nut? Like, what version of Counter-Strike?
So I have a little bit of time in 1.6.
Okay.
None in Source because I didn't have a PC powerful enough at the time. I got really into it with Global Offensive. I played Global Offensive quite a lot with friends. And I played a little bit of 2.
Hi, Ash. Sorry, go ahead.
So I'm mostly a Go girly.
Okay. I feel like a lot of us in the modern Counter-Strike age are.
Yeah.
If you're in your 20s or 30s, you played Go, or Go was your go-to.
I was definitely when I was playing 1.6, I was definitely too young to be playing 1.6. Not based
As were
on,
most of us.
like,
I was also playing 1.6.
So, I don't mean that in the sense of like I wasn't old enough to match the certification rating on it or whatever. I literally mean like you have to be a certain age to understand what you're playing, like how the game works. Because I was basically a non-entity anytime I was playing CS 1.6 as like a 10-year-old Northern English boy. Just like fucking useless entity.
Gosh.
I used to play 1.6 Deathmatch.
I played a lot
Bragging
more,
out of my mind.
I played a lot more Team Fortress Classic at that time. That was my go-to. I played a bit of Counter-Strike, but TFC was my go-to, really.
I was big into Go too. Go, I think I got into Go because like I had a period where I was like, I don't like Source. Source sucks compared to 1.6. And then Go came out and I started watching. I think it was, was it 2014?
The year sounds right.
2015, no, because it was the DreamHack Open Major in Cluj-Napoca. This song, what the fuck?
It's Sega Rally. It's Sega Rally, yeah.
When are you going to Counter-Strike Go to the poll?
It
You can't anymore. It's not called Counter-Strike Go. It's called 2.
yeah, it's just called that. Come on.
They got rid of all the achievements.
Let's see here. All right. Hopefully this will be all right. Tag a minimum 4 police cars.
This song is so crazy.
Oh god, it's hitching even worse. I turned off the lip. Yeah, no, hold on. I turned something off.
Off the limiter, now the game is...
Yeah, now the game was going too fucking fast. Hold on. Where the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, speed limiter. Here we go. I thought that was doing it. Okay, so it's still hitching a little bit here. Making sure I'm not missing. You just gonna stop playing?
Go to the graphics, baby. I do.
I'm trying. Yeah, it was fine last time is the thing. And it's like VSync is turned off. And that's all the options I'm seeing for like VSync for it. So, so I don't know if it was like that.
Well, I feel like the hitching would come from the CPU side of things. It was your PC just doing more. So if you left something running that you wouldn't.
Let me check Task Manager real quick. Make sure there's nothing like fucking things up here. Okay, CPU. No, it's only at 50% capacity, and memory's even at only at half as well. So,
Emulators being stinky.
A little bit, yeah. It's PCSX too. I mean, an authentic. You know, I don't want to keep that bit up. I'm annoying myself with that fucking bit, honestly.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah, I can't be. It's fine. Like I said last time, I own two different copies.
Is the ISO on an SSD? It feels like it's struggling to load new data in.
It's not. It's on my thing. I can put it on an SSD. I could do that.
I don't know if that would fix it because, well, the thing is, it worked fine last time. That's the main.
Yeah,
thing.
that's the thing.
Nothing's changed, and today is a pain. So.
Yeah,
And also,
today it's
like,
just being
all-
kind of stinky.
Yeah,
All of
yeah.
my ISOs are on a NAS, which the network speed is never going to be anywhere near an SSD speed, and it's
Yeah.
still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. Scale to host refresh rate. Let me see. Is the host refresh rate both VSync and all your sampling settings are enabled? I'm just gonna tick this. I'm gonna see if it changes things here. They just changed, but I do not trust PC gaming. Well, good news. It's not PC gaming. It's PS2 gaming.
It is.
Yeah, this isn't the PC port of Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Why aren't you playing the PC port?
Do you not know
like
that there's a
to-
PC port?
Do you want to hear my opinions on runic attacks?
Ugh.
Oh, what if it was the same guy?
Oh my god.
great.
It was not, unfortunately. Otherwise, that'd be great.
That would be fucking based.
But like, what I wanted to talk about earlier is just like the way that people feel like you have to play a game optimally for it to be any fun at all,
Ugh.
and it's just
Yeah,
not.
you have to play them at it. Why not just restart PCSX2?
I did that. That's the thing. Like,
You did?
I did. Yeah.
I thought you just closed the game and then you. opened
No,
the game
I
back up.
restarted the whole thing. But you know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah. Let me just. I can restart this race. It's fine. Let me shut this down. You know, actually, yeah. I'll save state for resume. Yes, I'll do that. All right. Close down PCSX. I'm gonna restart it now. I'll fucking load this up in a different emulator if this keeps happening. Like, cause what's the other one? What's another one that works other than PCSX2? I know
Man, I
PCSX2
don't
is
fucking know.
yeah.
I don't think there's. If there are any other PS2 emulators out there, I do not know what they are.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I only know about a PS1, and that's Duck Station.
Yeah, and this is the one that was built
So-
on DuckStation, right?
So there's LRPS2, which is the lib retro core of PCSX2, and there's one called Play. Play with an exclamation. So it's Play.
Interesting.
Its
Operating on the
compatibility and
same-
features are far behind PCSX2, and very few commercial titles will run on all supporting
Why
platforms.
the fuck is the emulator being such a bitch today?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna see it like specifically for this game. Stutter when seeing sunlight in game. Inefficiency races a lot. When seeing the games, stutter slows down a lot when I see lighting from the sun in game. I think if I fix, go to EMU deck, install power tools, tell you to create an admin password, the new icon. Oh, this is for using on a Steam Deck. What the fuck, man? Yeah, 100% seed, but stuttering. Let me see here. Yeah, folks, we're doing the live. The capture wasn't even going on. The capture wasn't even going on stream. That's great. Great, yeah.
It was. No, it was. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, it was. Well, it's not showing right now.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
No, the game was being captured on the stream, like, while.
Isn't PCSX2 really bad about new releases? Are you
Okay,
running the
no.
nightly version?
I don't think I am. Let me
Did you
see.
update?
Here. It is a nightly version. Yeah.
Did you update it?
Wait, you're on V1?
Okay, looks like it's time to update the emulator, folks. All right. This is real time. All right, here we go. PCX2 home. Here, let's see.
It wouldn't be a VTuber if we didn't have Scuff.
Yeah. Okay.
PCSX 2.2.
Yep.
Sorry, PCSX 2 version 2.0 is what you want.
Well, I have the one right here is version 2.2.0. Like
There
here.
you go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let me close this out. Save
Yes,
state
a
for
while back
resume.
they migrated it to version 2 with a bunch of new features, including, crucially, per game configuration.
Oh my god.
Basically,
really?
there was a bunch of stuff that was in like the version 1 nightly that just wasn't in the main branch, and they decided to add it to PCSX2 as part of the version 2 release. So it added a bunch of really good stuff like per game configurations, the Qt6 front end instead of the Qt5 front end, I think.
Okay.
Just a bunch of really good stuff.
Move this.
So yeah, chat. If you use PCSX2 and you are still using a V1 point something, update that shit.
Okay.
Get the new one.
Yeah, alright. I gotta find where I put the fucking BIOS. Presumably in the other PCSX2 folder. Jesus Christ. Yeah, here we go.
So Nyari, how are you?
Yeah, no,
I'm doing great.
Keep stalling for time.
I'm updating PCSX2 right now.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Well, I was on 2.3. I was on 2.2. Now I'm on 2.3.
Okay, all right. Wait, what the fuck? Where is it? Okay. Well, I don't know where the fucking BIOS is for this. So let me go open the other one and see where it is for that. Like, thanks, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out here with us.
No, it's great. No, it's great. It's great.
This is really funny, actually.
Every streamer does this once in a while.
Ashely's Sunday drive, and we are still in the parking lot.
Yep. That's how it is. That's how it goes.
I have to say, on behalf of every streamer that goes through this, thank you for being patient, because it is a bit of it's such an, if you don't stream, you probably don't realize it, but it is such a nightmare when this happens. Like,
it is like the most frustrating thing in the world.
You test everything to the nth degree. You run your game, it seems fine, your software's right, like OBS is fine, you hit go live and something happens, and it's really frustrating.
Yep. But it's like it's a point that I made yesterday actually, which was it's like, okay, all the BIOSes are in this folder. Why was it not? Okay, I'm just copying this folder over. When you work in television, like, you have like an entire team of people who work on a show. You know, when you're streaming, you're one fucking person. You are just one fucking person, like, doing it. So, and it's like you're doing like 5 jobs while you're streaming, and when you're getting ready to stream as well. You know, it's infuriating, honestly.
This is what makes it so this is what makes it so challenging to kind of, like, for me personally, to sort of amp up to doing a stream, because you're not just, if you were just doing one role, you've just got one role to get ready for, but you have to do everything. So you have to, like, put on your entertainment persona, but then you also have to do, like, your production stuff, and just all this extra overhead that you have to think about.
Yep, exactly.
And you are one person. Like, I bet some of the higher view count, sub count streamers out there do have production teams that handle a lot of this for them. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if even, like, you know, people in, like, Hololive, well, Hololive they probably do, don't they? But maybe like V Shoujo, they probably don't.
No, they do it all themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, control center. Let's see. Controller type.
So thanks.
I think the only VTuber I know where somebody has access to their OBS in a, like, producer sense is Ember.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Charborg overlay?
Yes.
Yeah, like, which I just found out about today. With
That's
her.
production, baby.
Yeah, no, she told me about it, and I was like, okay, please fucking send me this later. And she's like, yeah. So I'm gonna get that set up so that people can put shit on screen while I'm yeah, like that. That sounds really fun. And totally not like something I should do, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, I can't wait for the Sunday drive when you turn that shit on. Oh,
yeah, it might be next week. It might be next week. Honestly. All right, I'm copying over the memory card from the old folder to the new folder. Okay, all right, folks. We might be in business. We might be in business.
We might be
ready to
sue
go.
back, chat. We might be.
We might be. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your fucking patience here with this. Let me redo the fucking capture here for this. All right. Properties. Nope, not that version of PCSX2. This version of PCSX2. Okay.
Hey.
It'll be so funny if it still fucking hitches.
Bruh.
No, if it does, it's like, fuck it. No, this is just me.
That's
now.
just how we roll.
This is me now. Yep. Y'all can see the game in Discord, right?
Yes.
All right, it's taking a moment to capture.
Make sure you do all your racing.
Okay, hold on. It's capturing the sound, not the game. Give me a second.
And wear your seatbelt.
There we go. There it is.
Hey, there we go. Lovely.
All right.
I hope Max Verstappen
What do you mean,
gets
I
banned
mean,
in this
I-
race.
Hold on, wait.
Wait. Oh, where's your save? What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Where are your save files? Did it not
I just
pull
copied them
from-
over. I just copied them fucking over.
Okay.
And also, I
settings.
need to shut this down right now because that's fucking copyrighted music. Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my fucking god.
Open it up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unformatted. The virtual memory card was unformatted on
No,
me.
because I think so. You might have copied the card over.
Yes.
But you haven't told PCSX2 to put that card in the virtual slot 1.
Yeah.
Oh
That's easy. That's
my
easy.
god,
So the
is that
card-
really a
the
thing?
card in the console is not formatted because it's not the card you just copied over.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm opening PCSX.
You just have to set it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
Settings, memory cards.
Memory
cards.
cards. Here we go. Let's see. Slot 1.
So eject,
Yeah, eject.
and then you need to point it to the right folder that should have your cards in it.
Okay, so let's see. Browse. No, not OneDrive. What? Why the fuck OneDrive? Oh, I'm glad. Actually, you know what? I'm glad that's not showing up on stream. That's a dox. It's fine. People on Discord can see that, but don't worry.
I didn't see anything.
Exactly. You can see a goddamn thing.
I do not see it.
Thank you. You don't. You know what? Let me just point it at the folder, the old folder, here with the
Yeah.
memory cards. Okay, so now is that
It's still saying unformatted.
and formatted? No. What do you mean formatted? No. Okay, let's see. Is it because like I updated the fucking game and updated the emulator and it's not working?
Having a look now to see if there was a. There shouldn't be.
Could
a
you not?
compatibility
Here's
issue
the thing,
between the
though,
two.
is I don't have to download new editions. Usually, it updates within PCSX2 within the
Yeah.
actual application.
Yeah, I had actually like oh my god, here. Hi Casey. Hi. Please keep doing things like that. We are having emulator trouble and we are just trying to work our way through it. I am not having a panic. I am just annoyed.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
fine.
look, that one's formatted. That one's formatted.
Okay, formatted. Yes. Okay. So
Put that in slot 1.
Okay, now how do I do
Drag
this?
and drop it
Use
on-
for slot 1. Here we go.
Oh, that,
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
this
go.
one here, Leo. Oh, that's just 2. I don't need that. Okay, so that is formatted. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if it pulls it up.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
You just had to refresh it because I think
Yeah.
it was still holding on the old.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that
Folder.
makes sense. Okay, so game, you're gonna come up. Come on.
Calling
There it
the
is.
most
There it is.
stressful Sunday drive ever.
Yeah, I know. Hey, no, there's been more stressful. I think there's been more stressful, honestly.
Right, now for the moment of truth.
Oh, thank God. Holy
good. We're
shit.
good. We're
All
good.
right. All right.
We're good.
Yes.
All right.
We're back in business.
Yeah, career. All right. There's our car. All right, resume career.
Yay!
Holy shit. All right, cool.
The line
And
machine is
it's
back.
hitching.
Let's just.
Let's just fuck it.
Yeah, no, whatever. Fuck it, whatever. Let me just make sure. Like, what did I do here with the graphics? See if there's something I can. Is there anything I have here that like I didn't? Well, I know it's different now because like where VSync was is different now. Let's see, graphics, rendering, texture, post-processing. Let's see, recording. Well, I'm not capturing video in here. Let's see. Anti-blur, less accurate piece to make a lot of games look less blurry. Well, I still want that.
Especially when you play Need for Speed Most.
Yeah, no. If we turn off blurring, what do we even have left in this game? Honestly.
The PC port. So
The PC port.
The PC port's really funny because you can turn off post-processing and it gets rid of the Mexico filter, and the game actually looks really nice.
Oh, nice.
when it's actually in full color, the game looks really good, but when you turn on the post-processing, it puts this horrible filter back over it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, screenshot. That's screenshots. Rendering. Here we go. Native. Yeah. Texture, bilinear, trilinear, anti-scopic, dithering. With that thing. Some requires to render correctly. No, not that. Yeah. Post-processing. No. So it's just VSync just not in here? Where the fuck?
It might be under... Well, that is an interesting point.
Yeah. The undetermined figure graphic edge information. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna drive a bit. Let's just see if it irons out. Let's just see how if it gets like really bad. We just started an event. Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, you got this. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. I want to be clear. I am not stressed about this. I am just annoyed. Remember that Sunday drive you told Nyari and I to really let you have it? And oh! Hold on, this is fucking loud. There we go. I had to turn that down. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It was just hitch sometimes. Yes, but like, Casey, it was not hitching this badly last time. So, and it's like hitching enough that it was like noticeable here. All right.
Seems better now. Seems okay.
Yeah. Also, hold on. I forgot to do... Okay, EA Tracks is off. There we go.
Yeah, because you imported your memory card, so it'll
That's
save
right.
your,
That's right. Yes.
It'll
did
save your
that.
settings.
Oh god.
Anyway, Pyranoid.
Yo.
George Russell in pole position.
Yes, I was just
What are
looking
your
at the. I was just looking at the grid. I didn't watch the qualifying, so I don't know how everyone's driven or anything like that. But interesting to see him back on top. This is the thing about qualifying. Look, the qualifying can really go any way. Like, there's obviously teams with really strong cars and teams with less strong cars, but the qualifying can be anyone's game, really. So yeah, interesting.
I just can't wait to see George Russell beef it.
Yeah, why do you have like a
so-
thing against George Russell all of a sudden? Well, is it because
He's just too.
he is a
He's like,
proper
he's like a
British
he's
boy?
he's like obnoxiously British.
Yeah, I think so. I think definitely. He is like the very just like oh, you took my lolly. Oh, my father will hear about this, like about him.
Yeah.
And now he's grown really long hair, so he looks like, you know, when there's a film about a little youth group trying to save the sports center, he looks like the villain in one of those kinds of films.
He does kind of.
Like he's the capitalist that wants to shut down the dodgeball thing
Yeah.
that all the kids go to. So they prank him in a myriad of capers. So
Prank him, John.
He gets like covered in blue paint, and then he turns up to a meeting in like and he's completely blue.
Like
Just
Thanos.
shit like that.
Yeah. All right, cool. Got that.
Oh, you got caught speeding, OMG.
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 Oh my god.
God. Shavocado, welcome in. Whoa. All right, yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to deal with this fucking hitching. Like
George
for now.
Russell is from Kings Lynn, Norfolk, England.
He's from Norfolk? Jesus Christ.
Norfolk.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, too slow. Yeah. No. Keep the speaker truth, Niari.
It's funny how there's always like I was reading about K-Mag earlier, and he's Danish but spent a lot of time in like the south of England as well.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah,
all Southerners.
He was in Le Mans. He was in Le Mans. Like, how do you do?
I'll have a look because I can't remember what team he was driving for.
I think he was in one of the hypercar things, hypercar teams. So. Okay. Oh, the giant donuts in the street now.
No.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about this statistic in George Russell's repertoire because it's very funny.
Of course.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's hear it.
So on his Wikipedia, it says here, Formula One World Championship career, nationality, British.
Yep.
2025, team, Mercedes. Car number 63. But here's where it gets really funny. Entries, 138, and then in parentheses, 137 starts.
Oh my god. I'm trying to remember what happened where like he entered but like then couldn't be in the race.
Yeah, so there'll be one where he was on the line. I think if that happens, what it means is they were literally like either on the line or doing a pit start, and then they just didn't actually start the race for whatever reason. So there's possibilities that he might have like qualified for a race or had to take a pit start because they had to change an engine part or something.
Yeah.
So,
Not an engine part, like changing the engine.
When I mentioned George Russell being from, how did you pronounce it?
Norfolk. Norfolk.
Is there like a reason why you reacted that way?
It's just, there's nothing wrong with Norfolk, first of all. It's just, it's a bit of a weird place because it's like really far out west in the south of England. And it is a little bit, there are parts of that region. I can't remember the name of the county. I think it might be Norfolkshire. I don't think it is. There was like one part there where they hadn't changed to using the same kind of calendar that everywhere uses.
What?
Like I remember reading, I think it was like they hadn't adapted to using the Gregorian calendar.
What the
so their
fuck?
dates were slightly different.
How do you embed
try-
yourself into civilization and yet don't at the same time?
How do you fucking? Oh my god. That got me so off guard. I have hiccups now. Hold on.
I'm trying to find. I read it on the Guardian ages ago. I'm trying to find it now. Just
You
so-
you call Billy Bog fucking September?
Norfolk.
Oh. Yeah. Norfolk is in frequent targeted jokes about inbreeding in comedy shows. Okay.
It is, yes. It's very sadly like one of. Yeah, it's one of.
I don't know how to
weird
tell you this, but
things.
England's got a long history of inbreeding.
Oh. But does it even have like you know, because like that the target of that in the United States is the South. Does Norfolk at least have like something fun like redneck sports or something to do like there?
Genuinely, no idea.
Okay, cool.
They've got footy.
Speaking as a northerner, I have no idea what goes on in Norfolk.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Goes on,
But yeah,
what
like,
goes on in the north of England, huh?
Yeah, what's up there? What's going on there?
Soccer violence.
Isn't that like the whole country?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a bit of a like. There's like an artificial divide between the north and south of England. Yeah.
Okay, I am just gonna tough this out like today, but like I gotta take some time in between the next time I play this to fucking figure out like why it's doing this hitching.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it's being a bitch.
That's fine. I'll manage. I'm managing all right. That's just like New Jersey.
It's kind of amazing, you know, thinking about how many soccer fans there are in the world. Like, there's just millions and millions, right? Maybe even
Yeah, yeah.
millions of soccer fans across
Yeah,
the
the
world.
world's
Soccer is the most universal sport. But it's kind of amazing because I feel like between all the sports in the world, like baseball, American football, fucking rugby, doesn't matter. The fact is there's millions and millions of soccer fans, which surprises me because I feel like whenever your team loses, you need to put people on like a watch. Like it's kind of amazing. Like I've seen people get like completely debilitated from a team loss. But when it comes to soccer, bro, people get existential when their team loses. This time I'm really gonna do it.
This is why it's important to be a fan of a dog shit team, because then it's like if your team loses, you're like, well, that's us. And then if your
So
team
you should
wins,
be a fan of Arsenal.
that doesn't work on me. I don't know what that is.
Oh, so you should be a fan of insert chat's favorite team here.
I am
Manchester
surprised
United.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the. Oh, that's why you're a Williams fan. There.
No, I think you've had enough for today. I think Yari and I have mutually agreed wordlessly to be nice to you for the rest of the stream.
I appreciate that.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? You can be a Williams fan. They're in F1. You know who isn't?
Who isn't?
Well, no, they're technically still in F1 if you think about it. I was gonna say Force India.
God, yeah. No, that team has been. You know why they had to why they changed the name and everything, right? You know what happened with them?
Nope.
Their owner got like caught on like extreme fucking embezzling charges.
Yeah. Never mind.
Like,
Yeah, I did hear that.
Extreme and fucking embezzling fucking charges, and Vic's ready to race. Thank God. Yep, done.
Oh, is he ready?
Yeah, he's ready now. Yeah.
Time to
I would
win a
also
Supra.
say, I do find I love like one of the first tweets or posts, whatever you want to call them, that I made when I first got into F1. It's like, man, I should have gotten to F1 earlier because there was a team called HRT. I was like, man, I should have gotten to F1 a lot earlier.
Yeah, it was made for you. Turns out.
Well, no, if it was made for me, there'd be more women. But that's why I watch. That's why.
Oh. Okay. All right. What the fuck is this track?
The only women I see in an F1 broadcast is some fuck ass's girlfriend.
Yeah,
some
the
rich fuck.
Yeah, the only like if the women they have women have like the post show and like interviewing and like the paddock and stuff, but not on like the actual commentary or driving the fucking cars. That'd be cool.
I think more women should be in F1. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's why there's F1. Well, that's why there's F1 Academy, which I believe
hate that they call that Academy.
I know. Well, I mean, there was W Series before, which was the all women's series. Which, like, great job that did to get more women into the fucking sport and into F1 and into like F2 and such.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult because setting up... I'm not necessarily saying there's anything wrong with setting up, like, a separate league, if that's what people want. But the problem is, the people who've won it historically, no one in Formula 1 wants to actually take a chance on those drivers, which is the problem. The problem is, you've invented this league, which is fine, but what you also need to do is have some kind of mandate that says, like, whoever wins this, you get a place in Formula 1 or something like that, because nothing really happens. Problem.
I'm really hoping that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say.
I was just gonna say there's some really good drivers in the.
I really hope that Chloe
series.
Chambers wins a Formula 1 Academy race. She's so good.
Yeah, I think it was like Pyro, wasn't like Jamie Chadwick won like the W Series, and they had the mandate of like they do in Formula 2 and Formula 3, if you're the champion, you're not allowed to come back the next season. But then she didn't get picked up by any team, so they were like, all right, fine, you can come back. Just completely just fucking trashing that whole policy.
And to be honest, one of the Formula 1 teams should really take a chance on Jamie Chadwick, if we're being honest.
Yeah. No, she's very fucking good, you know? I think she was in Le Mans. I think she was like on one of the teams.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you've ever watched F1 and been like, man, why are there no... If you're an American F1 enjoyer and you're like, man, we suck, you know? There's never going to be a good American driver in F1. Watch Academy. There's like fucking 6. And one of them is one of the best drivers, Chloe Chambers.
Yep.
But she is also like the George Russell of F1 Academy in that she'll have pole position and fastest lap and yet get absolutely dunked on by the French.
Oh my god.
I've got some bad news to loop back from back to the start.
Oh no.
Well, not the start, but maybe like 5 minutes ago. Kevin Magnussen in Le Mans WEC.
Yeah.
His team is BMW M Team WRT, which is car number 15, which came second to last of the class below the hypercars.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Don't know how this happens. They are 19th in their class, which is hypercars, but there are 13 LMP2 cars ahead of them in terms of like distance travel.
Did they like
it's
did
not
they,
exactly
like,
distance travel, but you know.
Hey,
Did they
continue your conversation?
Yeah.
I have to shit.
Yeah, go do it. Did
Nyari.
his team like this car like retire or like get really like damaged
The
and they
car
had to
did not retire,
spend
but
3 hours fixing it?
Yeah, I'm guessing what happened is they took some pretty significant damage that couldn't just be fixed in a pit because, like, depending on how this is kind of obvious, but depending on how severe the damage is, there's varying degrees of like how quickly you can get back on the track. And
Yeah,
the cars
exactly.
are built in such a way that like there was one that in the first like hour of the race, one of the Peugeots went off at one of the corners and hit the outside wall. And the damage looked really bad, but it was literally like 60 seconds in the pit. They just put a new chassis, they put a new shell on it basically, and then it was
Okay,
off again.
so that was the one I saw where they hit the wall and the entire back popped off of the fucking car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
because the chassis was fine and the wheels were fine, they just put a new shell on. It's like when someone gets a damaged wing in the Formula One.
yes.
They can take
yes.
the front off and put a new front on, but it's the whole car. Like the whole car is designed to be taken apart like that.
There's a video I found a while ago. It was like from Le Mans like 2000, like the year 2000. And it was someone like had the entire rear like end, like the entire like rear axle was changed out of the car and they did it in under 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah, the whole thing is designed to like
astonishing, honestly.
I don't remember when you mentioned it recently. I don't know if it was when you were chatting to Martin last night, but you mentioned like interchangeable brakes. Mm-hmm. It's like the whole, like all of it can come apart because,
Yep.
like if you compare it to like the Formula One cars, they do several races, but they only drive like an hour at a time.
Yep.
Whereas these ones are doing 24 hours of consistent driving.
That's why, yeah, and I said like, yeah, they have to change out the brake pads several times during the race.
I was out today, and I was I was listening to Radio Le Mans, which is basically like Le Mans coverage on the radio.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is why we're kindred spirits. Oh my God.
I was listening to it, and they meant someone was going into the pit, and they were not only having petrol, but they were having an oil change in the pit.
Awesome. Yep.
So the cars are running the engine so ragged that in the middle of a race, they have to change the oil in the engine. It's crazy.
Well, like, okay, how many miles is the Le Mans track? I'm trying to remember. Is it like 8 miles or something like, or kilometers, whichever? Like,
Cirque de la Sarthe,
yeah,
which I believe I'm pronouncing wrong, but to be honest, it's fine.
yeah. It,
So the current length is 13.626 kilometers, or 8.467 miles.
yep. So 8.467 miles. Multiply that by like 300 something laps. Like that's over 2,000 miles. And
Yeah,
it's
so
like
the winning car today did 387 laps.
387 laps. So like multiply 387 by 13 then, or no, by 8. Sorry.
387 by 8.467. 3,276 miles.
Yeah, typically like a regular like American road car, like driving normally, they recommend you change your oil every 3,000 miles. And they're doing a lot more than just regular fucking driving.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So like, yeah, it makes sense that there's an oil change or two in there.
Yeah, like
it's incredible, honestly.
Motorsport really is one of those things where it's like, if you kind of look at the surface level of it, and I'm sure you've had this conversation with people as well. I've had this conversation with people where they don't understand the appeal, and they usually kind of trivialize it. They'll say like, Or you're just watching cars go round and round in a circle. It's like, well, yeah, but it's not just about that. There's almost like a narrative going on around the whole thing that you kind of have to be aware of to really enjoy it.
Yes.
I think to people who make that argument, like, what if I hit you with my car?
Yes, precisely. Welcome back.
I knew
think
you were
about
never
that.
going to say anything nice.
But yeah, Pyro, you know that when I lived in Florida, I lived only like an hour and a half away from the Daytona Motor Speedway, and
That's awesome.
I wanted to go to the 24 Hours of Daytona so fucking badly. I really wanted to go, because I could have gone and watched it for a while, then gone home, and then be like, you know what? And then the next day be like, you know what? Yeah, let me go back. Today.
I bet it absolutely rules to live near the Circuit de la Sal.
Oh,
You
God.
could just buy a ticket, and like you say, you could just get up, go to the stadium at your own pace, watch for an hour, and then be like, I'm gonna go get a burger. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Pull a Kimi Räikkönen.
Oh my God.
I'm walking to my yacht.
Yes, exactly. I never got a chance though to go to it though, because the time that I would have the two times where I would have been able to go when the 24 Hours of Daytona was happening, I was unemployed both of those times, so I couldn't do it. And then okay, next year I'm gonna do it. It's like, nope, you're moving out of Florida because it sucks here. But I actually did get to go to the 2012 Daytona 500, which was cool as fuck, honestly. Because that was the one that took it finished on a Tuesday night, and that was the one where God, I forget who. Vic, buddy, what's your fucking problem, dude? God. That was the one, I forget who it was, but he spun out and hit one of the jet dryers on the track, and it spread fire all across the length of one of the turns.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it was really fun seeing that at 10 p.m., watching it from a distance from the crowd, and be like, hey, what the fuck happened back there? And then watching the big screen and them showing the car spinning, and then you see just an explosion happen outside the camera view of him hitting the jet dryer. Nobody was hurt, I want to be clear, but it was still okay, this race is not starting for another hour now.
Casey in the chat says, super reductive takes on things the person is not into is the world's most annoying thing.
I agree. Yeah.
100%.
It's the same. It's the same thing with esports. I've had to deal with that for years. That
what's weird about it?
Oh,
is the way that-
I don't understand why it's so popular. You're just watching people play video games, and it's you're watching people fucking kick a ball around. What's any fucking different than that?
What's kind of weird about it is the way that motorsport in particular seems to be a really easy target for it, and so you can literally respond by saying, yeah, but you're just watching people kick a ball around if you want to be reductive. But for some reason, if you say, especially in England, if you say that in England, people are like, well, you can't just say that, it's football.
Yeah,
but that's the point. Is it's fucking motorsport. It's fucking F1. It's fucking esports. You don't get it unless you start watching it. Every single fucking motherfucker who is so reductive with their take on the things you enjoy. It's well, what if I took the thing you enjoyed and was reductive about it and just said it's a hodgepodge of different cultures all coming together kicking a ball around. That's what soccer is. That's what, and the fact I even call it soccer will piss some people off.
Yep.
But it's also listen, I'm gonna sideline for a second and say that I think football should be called soccer, and no other sport can be called football. No sport can be called football.
Okay.
What would you suggest we call American football?
It doesn't exist anymore.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
We get rid of the NFL.
Well done, everybody.
No, let's do that. Honestly, if we're talking about corrupt sports organizations, NFL is up there. Honestly.
Oh, that in FIFA.
That and yeah, that's why I said it was up there and not like the only one or the biggest one.
Remember when there was a scandal in FIFA, and then they made a film about how there wasn't?
Yeah, I bring that up all the fucking time. There was a scandal in FIFA, and they come up with that movie that kind of glazed FIFA and made it look like, no, we're not, super corrupt.
Really?
There
was a propaganda
so
movie for FIFA?
Yes, right after a scandal. So, like, yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm just reading up briefly because basically my understanding is probably the same as yours, Nyari, where it was just like, we know there was something that pissed everyone off. The main guy is a guy called Sepp Blatter, who was the president of the FIA, not the FIA, sorry, FIFA, the other one. But then in the wake of this, yeah, they made a film called United Passions, which stars Tim Roth as Sepp Blatter. It also stars Gerard Depardieu and Sam Neill. And it's basically like, it is basically propaganda of how no one involved did anything wrong, actually.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
FIFA commissioned for a movie to effectively say, nuh-uh. American football is a derivative of rugby football, so it should really be called American rugby. No, it should be called gridiron.
Gridiron. The film United Passions had a budget of $32 million and made $168,000 at the box office.
Awesome. I'm glad it didn't work.
So not only was it propaganda, it was propaganda nobody fucking watched.
It was proper shit.
It was proper garbage. $27 million of the film. I can barely read this. $27 million of the film's budget came directly from FIFA.
Oh, that
Of course it did.
That's
Hey,
the remaining
the
remaining $5 million came from the Azerbaijani government because it was being filmed in Azerbaijan. It was being filmed in Azerbaijan.
Yeah, sure. All right. Also, I almost lost this race right at the line because I crashed into oncoming traffic, but I still did it.
Right.
Okay, we probably got
Save
cutscenes now. Yes, that's a good idea.
Save state. Let's get this guy's car.
Yeah, let's see. Save state. All new save states. All right, there we go.
Good thing we didn't need one of those.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay.
Cash on a car would be nice.
Yeah. Nope.
Double cash? What?
Okay. Load state. Here we go.
all right. So go for the middle one and the one on the right.
Yeah, let me see.
Cash and car.
Yeah, let me see if it's still the same ones here or if it randomly generated them. Yeah, there we go. Yep, it was the same one.
Would you like $15,000 or $10,000?
Camden Beach
No, I
Borough
think
has
we-
not been
I think-
unlocked. Oh, thank God.
I think we established on the last time we played this that it is deterministic. It's the same every time. So if you save state and then you don't get the car, it's the last one you didn't pick, basically.
Yeah. I'm fine with cheating. Oh shit.
Woman.
Izzy. Why is she taped up?
Ready
Okay,
to fight.
She's gonna beat
Who
the shit
wants?
out of you.
Who wants to? I think you read the last one for Vic. So Pyro, do you want to read for
God.
Izzy?
Yeah. Fucking hell. All right, I'm gonna give you the Guy Ritchie introducing a character in the narrator voice.
Oh my God, yeah. You're doing.
Izzy is definitely.
You're doing Lock, Stock,
Go on,
or
sorry.
Snatch for this.
It's gonna be Snatch, I think.
Okay, go for it.
Izzy's definitely a chick you don't want to mess with. She knows everything there is about cars on and off the road. She's got her ride wired tight. She comes from a long line of race fanatics. Everybody she runs with is either a cousin, friend, or uncle, brother, or mother. They all stick close, so don't get on her fucking bad side, alright?
All right, you fucking cunt.
Awesome, great read.
That was more rock and roller than Snatch, but you got there.
It's still
Well, sorry.
good. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
the
towel
problem-
around
the-
her
the-
neck.
The
Wait.
problem with the Snatch one, it's what's his name? Jason Statham in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Casey.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You need to no. Next time you need to do your best Vinnie Jones.
Oh god.
Oh, I can't do that. He'll find me and kill me.
Also,
Do you know Vinnie Jones used to be a footballer, by the way?
yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Which is very funny when he was in a movie once where he had to pretend to be a Manchester United fan.
I have to check because he became really big in like American films, didn't he? He was in
yeah.
He was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
He was in Midnight Meat Train.
Yes. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds as the guy who doesn't talk until right at the end where he says one line.
He's also the Juggernaut, baby.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, he is. Yeah. All right, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
but he was a
the car show.
he was a footy player. I believe he still has this record. He has the fastest red card in association football,
Oh, good. How quick was it?
which was like 1 second.
God damn.
What did he do?
He, as he saw the referee was getting ready to kick off, he started running from his position to the middle of the line, ran past it, and headbutted the first player he saw on the other side.
Lol.
He was
Awesome.
instantly red carded.
Awesome.
That referee was trying to fuck on me.
Okay.
Where's that referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
All right, let's see. Which one was it? The
You've got so much money as well.
yeah. Yeah, it was the Clio. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, the clit.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Again, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, we need to get the rest of it. So yeah, we're doing this here because you said this was a four-wheeler, right?
No, it's rear wheel, but it's mid-engine, and it's got a very
right.
short wheelbase.
Right.
So
yes.
it's not gonna drift as much as a longer car would.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
reckon
fine.
this is going to be very stable, but because it's rear-wheel drive, it's still going to have a lot of power.
Yeah. Oh, it already feels good.
Although it doesn't have its turbo. I thought it had a turbo. But
Well,
whatever.
that's why we're gonna go to the garage and fucking
We're gonna go buy one, baby.
yeah, we're gonna go fucking okay, yeah, tunable parts.
Yeah, you
whatever.
can't do anything.
All right, it's time to sell. Let's see here. Yeah, car select.
Are you gonna sell the Golf?
This was someone's car we took. You know.
Yeah, sell it. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
We're
just
selling
for-
his stupid ass Supra though. Like,
Really? I would have kept the Supra.
really?
Is it worth
Yeah.
anything?
Let's see. Let's see how
18K?
much is 20K.
20K.
Okay. Well, what about the Golf? How much is the Golf worth? Even less. It's your baby though. It's
So,
colored like
if-
you. What do you mean? Like
I don't know if this is gonna help your decision,
Okay.
but you can have 15 cars.
That's so many to keep track of though. Like, I don't know.
But right now
I
you've only got
honestly-
3.
I would keep the Golf and the Supra and use them for different kinds of events while earning money to upgrade the Clio and the Supra. I'd maybe
Okay.
start moving away from the Golf now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
I think
to me.
I think the Clio and the Supra are going to be a nice fun one too, once you've got them upgraded a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me see if I can.
They're coming for you, Pyro. They're coming for you.
I know, yeah, fucking. So I live near an A road, and I'm pretty sure there's football on today. So this is going to be my life.
Oh no.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fireworks! I think I found out what the fireworks.
Yeah, that
were.
happened. Yeah, Yari, I don't know if you heard it. Like, Pyro and I were on Ember stream earlier, and like there were just fireworks like going off outside his fucking window. So what happened?
I think so. There is a festival going on in northern Greater Manchester today, at Heaton Park, called Park Life,
Okay.
and it opened doors at 1 o'clock, and the fireworks were going off about 1:15. So I reckon it was a little bit of a festival opener for the final day or something like that. That's the only thing that makes sense because it's the right direction as well as the thing.
Okay. Also, I could put a Dodge Viper spoiler on this car.
Yes.
Put a carbon Viper spoiler as well
Yeah.
if you use R1.
Hmm?
L1 and R1 will let you change categories of spoiler.
Oh.
So you can get a carbon one.
Oh, I see. Or tuner carbon. Or sport. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It needs to be a carbon.
Needs
I
to be
like
a
this
big
one because it's fucking gaudy. So I'm getting that.
Carbon Rocker 5. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's all I'll do for that for now. But I need to get like I need to get the nitrous installed in this. So performance.
So I want to ask a little bit of a like American culture question, and I'll
Okay.
preface it with an explanation of a bit of English culture.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a concept of like a boy racer, which is like a very young person driving a cheap car irresponsibly. And there's like a set of cars that fit the archetype. So
Oh,
you've got
yeah.
like Peugeot 106, Fiat Punto sometimes, small little cheap hatchbacks that are cheap to insure. 17-year-old son's first car. What is the American like? What are those cars in American society where it's like a 16-year-old first? Oh, it's 18, isn't it? Okay, right. So like a
16.
kid's first.
You can get your permit at like 16.
Yeah, and you
So it's
can
like-
get your license at 16. Yeah.
So what's like the common?
I thought it was
cheap
no. I thought it was you
second
get
or
your.
third or fourth hand.
I thought it
car.
was. Well, hold on. I thought it was you get your permit at 16, and then you can get your permanent license at 18.
Nope. You can get it. You can get it at 16. You absolutely can.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
because
irresponsible, but
it is
I'll make the
irresponsible.
rules.
Absolutely.
Honda Civic, by the way, to
Honda
answer your
Civic.
question.
Yep.
So are we talking the saloon or the hatch?
Saloon.
Mhm.
Saloon. Okay.
Because I know a lot of people that just drive like a coupe Honda Civic, and it's like, this is my first car.
Yeah.
It could be a few years old. It could be a decade old. Sometimes you get new Honda Civics, but that's not their first car. Like
Yeah,
if we're
yeah,
talking about like, because if we're talking about cars, like in America, you have two categories for this scenario. You have people who definitely live like middle class or lower middle class who have like a pretty reliable Honda Civic or maybe a Volkswagen Jetta or some Hyundai or maybe even a Ford Focus.
The VW Jetta makes so much sense.
Yeah, VW Jetta and the Honda Civic are probably the biggest like quasi beater cars that people get.
Yeah.
But even more so than that, if we're talking about kids who have their first car driving irresponsibly, it's mostly the rich kids who have like a
Yeah.
really nice car.
Mm-hmm.
Like here in America, you have a lot of
daddy bought
you
me
have a lot of
Mercedes.
you have a lot of like 18 to 20-year-olds who got a car from their dad or their mom, and it's a brand spanking new like $30,000 fucking like brand new Kia Forte or I'd say you don't see a lot of people in their early years driving Beamers, or I've seen a couple of Audis when I was in high school from like the really rich kids that went to my high school.
Mm.
Couple Audis, but mostly it's like Kia is a pretty popular car brand for people's first cars. You know what? Actually, fucking two-door Ford Mustang. That was big when I was a kid. Those two-door Ford Mustang GTs. And I'm not talking about the ones that look like muscle cars. I'm talking about the ones that look very like contoured and round. You know the Mustang I'm thinking of?
I think so.
Yeah. But even more so than that, I feel like recently I've seen a lot of people who are like 18, 19 to like 23 years old, and they're still driving their first car, and it's like a brand new Dodge Charger. I've been seeing a lot of Chargers and Challengers for a kid's first car, and I'm like, what? How insane are your parents to give you a V8 for your first car?
Yeah. Oh God.
That's not a military thing, is it? Where it's like you enlist and they give you a bit of money for. They give
No.
like you get paid quite a bit for
No.
enlisting, right?
No.
All right. Okay.
No.
No.
I mean, I do know a lot of like former military or people who are in military families who have like a Dodge Charger. It's kind of a weird like commonality.
Yeah.
It's like everybody gets muscle cars, you know.
Yeah.
But I would say to answer your question, like to keep in line with it's your first car, it's kind of a beater, but it's good and it will last you a few years. It would have to be either the Honda Civic or the VW Jetta. Maybe a Ford Focus.
Oh, a Ford. Yeah, there's definitely a Ford.
Or a Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai Sonata. I see a lot of Hyundai Sonatas, a lot of Kias, a lot of Fords.
I'm just out of curiosity. I'm just looking on Auto Trader. What can I get for £500?
Oh, a piece of shit. That's what
You can get a fucking. You can get a Punto.
Yeah.
You can get a 2000 Peugeot 306 with 81,000 miles.
Holy fuck!
There's no way that thing drives. Okay, Pyro, let me tell you this. A few years ago when I was shopping for a car, I was shopping for a used one. I was doing like Craigslist ads and stuff like that, and I found one that was like $1,000, like only $1,000 for like a Volvo. And it looked like, okay, yeah, no, this seems all right. Yeah, this car looks okay. And I actually went to the person's like place to like test it out and like drive it around like the block and try it out. And first of all, the trunk did not close. It was being held with like a wire. Second, the tires were like bald, like completely fucking bald, like on them. Like I'm pretty sure I saw one of them. It's just like, is that like the fucking like, god damn it, is that the fucking like metal like metal like poking through the rubber on this tire?
Yeah, or you can start to see like the thread of the interior, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. And then like I like did like once around the block, going no faster than like 20 miles an hour, and like I pulled back into like his driveway, and I smelled the air. I'm just like, is that the fucking brakes? Like, and I gave the guy his key back and be like, yeah, man, I'll get back to you. And like I just texted him the next day and be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, because the amount that I would have had to pay to fucking get that thing in a drivable state, like, because it was technically drivable. I technically could have driven it home because the dude literally like owned like a dealership like nearby, and he was like, yeah, we can handle all the paperwork like tonight. And I was like, let me get back to you like on that. And I was like, no, man, this thing's a fucking heap. No, thank you. Like, there's no fucking way I'm doing this.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah. God, the process of trying to get a car was such a fucking headache, let me tell you.
Oh, I missed one car. I missed one car.
Yeah, which one?
The Toyota Corolla.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did watch a short yesterday where people went around a car dealership and were like, what do you drive and what's your car payment? And this one girl was like, I don't pay anything because my car's fully paid off and it's a 2021 Toyota Corolla. And then the guy after that, I think it was
Ember's rating. Yeah.
Oh, Ember.
Hello, Ember. Welcome in.
Hi.
Let me get a little shout out for her there. Hello, Ember. Welcome in.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Needing speed. Oh God. Thanks, Casey. Thanks for showing people what this channel is all about. Welcome in, Ember. How was Zelda? How did it go after did you have any other trials that you did like perfectly and then found out later that you didn't have to do the puzzle for it? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Ashely Miami, former Underbaroness, part-time mech pilot, currently stuck on a space station doing a public access TV show. And this morning, I am playing Need for Speed Most Wanted with my friends Nyari and Pyro. Here. Hi. Yeah. Surely you can tell which is which. You know who Pyro is. You know who Nyari is. Nyari was part of baseball. Part of the Shinjuku. Oh God, I'm mispronouncing your team name. Holy shit.
Go on. I'm not going to tell you.
Then I'm not going to bother. The Shock.
No, go on.
The Shock. There we go.
Okay, and what city are they? What city do they play out of?
Well, Ember, you got to go cook. It's trembling with hunger. Yeah, Ember.
It's Shinjuku, dumbass.
Leave me alone. You said you were going to be nicer to me. Nah, folks.
When did I say that?
You both of you literally said that after I like struggled with the emulator for 40 minutes at the start of the
I
stream.
never said that.
You literally
Nyari's
did.
defense.
You literally did.
I said that, and Nyari did not agree to those terms.
I
just
didn't
said it.
say shit.
Oh my god. My god. You said the two of you wordlessly like agreed with each other that okay, we're gonna be nicer to Ashely.
You are fucking making shit up.
It is recorded. It is recorded in the VOD. I will find it.
I never said yes. I'd be nicer to you. I never agreed.
Oh my. This is.
Hi, chat.
Have a good.
But
evening.
I haven't
have
been
a good
mean,
evening. Have
so
a good.
fuck off.
Have a good evening, Ember. Thank you. Thank
Chat.
you.
Have a good evening, Ember.
Yeah, thank you.
Chat, if you drive, what was your first car? Let's get some polls.
Oh, I forgot to say. So and then this one guy's like, oh yeah, I have an Infiniti Q50 and I spend $451 a month, and I was like, oh okay, that sounds about right for an Infiniti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then this one dude after the Toyota Corolla is like, oh, I have an IS350 and I spend $1450 a month for my payment. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Ugh.
Like a bog standard Lexus.
Yeah. Runa, I actually just got this car, and this is like the first race I'm using it in, and I think it's working out all right. I think I like it. I think it's working pretty good. I have to get used to the handling because it's a little different from the Golf I was driving before, but yeah, it's all right. And yes,
Final destination.
God. Okay. Yeah. Continuing, Yari.
Anyway, yeah, dude was spending $1450 a month for his car payment on an IS350. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Holy shit.
What is that car payment? Trying to literally pay off my car in like a year.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad that
that's a great list.
Yeah. Hand me down. Oh my god, Code Blue, that's so many cars.
All my cars.
Camry, Chrysler, Concorde, a Buick Park Avenue, and a Kia Rio. Oh my god. Holy shit. All that's missing is a Monte Carlo.
A hand-me-down Buick Park Avenue is so funny.
The fact you still haven't owned, though, like, out of all the hand-me-down cars, it's kind of crazy that out of all of them, none of them are a Saturn or a Pontiac.
Not a good Pontiac either.
No, or not a good Saturn either, Jesus.
The hand-me-down Buick Park Avenue, handed down
that
from
is
the Prohibition era.
Vile, dude. That is the shit Stephen King wrote about.
God. Hi, friend.
Drove the Buick into the ground. Yeah, of course you fucking did.
Not by your own doing. It was the Buick that did it.
Yeah.
The Buick was just like,
I give up. I'm really gonna do it this time.
I'm not long for this world.
God. You saying like the thing about how much people are paying for their car and everything. It's like I'm kind of glad that like I don't have payments on my car because I just basically bought it cash, like used.
Yeah.
Because it's old as shit, like as is established canon on the channel here. But you know what? I think I've gotten $3,500 pretty fucking good for it, honestly. Even if like I have dumped that pretty much that much into maintenance on it over the past couple of years. Oh god, I'm restarting this race.
Could be, you know what? It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. You could be spending like $3,500 on a car, and your maintenance on it is like the equivalent of a brand new car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
I've seen people do stupid shit like that.
Yeah. And like this is maximum like amount like I've spent on it. It's like, nah, I don't feel like I've been ripped off by this. It's pretty, and you know what? Considering it only has like 160,000 miles on it, and it's like 23 years old, that's pretty fucking good, all things considered. Like,
Skoda Octavia? What the fuck is
Skoda Octavia is like a current.
That sounds like a fucking a fight about to begin at a bar in Wisconsin. Let's Skoda.
Oh my god.
Skoda Citigo. Let me see.
I'm glad.
Oh
I'm
my
glad
god, the
that I
Skoda
both-
Citigo. This looks like a fucking it looks like a Prius.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Sabrina.
I'm glad that I'm both like not dependent on owning a car and also don't really want to drive on roads.
Mm-hmm.
But if I decided I wanted to drive, or needed to, I would probably just buy like a cheap piece of shit and run it into the ground and then bin it and then buy another one.
Yeah, honestly that's the way to go.
I am never buying a car on finance. Like, I'm probably never buying a car anyway, but if I would, I wouldn't buy a car on finance.
I mean, that's the thing though. Sometimes you gotta, because you know, that's how it is. That's how it fucking is here, unfortunately.
I know. Yeah, it's definitely the case in America. It's become very like car dependent. Kind of like
oh my god! Oh,
is
okay, I'm good.
You good? Go.
Yeah, I'm going. Got plenty of time.
Just fit a barrel roll in the middle of your run. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's
Nickel
fine.
Hackman
Yeah,
did it all the time.
Yeah, I had 12 seconds to spare there. It's fine.
Being rude to my city goat. Here's the thing: is I don't drive, so I have no skin in this game.
I just think it would be
any
really
car
funny.
you drive, I will make fun of you for it.
No matter what.
Personally, I just think it would be really funny to pay like that Peugeot 306 I saw earlier. Buy that for 500 quid. It lasts 3 months, and then the catalytic converter falls out the bottom of it, and I just take it to a scrapyard and buy another one. I just think that'd be really funny. Inconvenient, yes. Funny, also yes. And one of those outweighs the other.
Yeah. What if I told you I need to fill up my car once every 2 months? That just says to me you don't do a lot of driving. like not even as like an insult. It's just like, okay, yeah, you just don't have to drive a lot. You know? Oh god. Just barely did it. Holy shit, with 1 second to spare.
You really thought that would convey like the fuel economy of the car?
I mean, it does, but also it's like, yeah, no, it means you don't drive a lot. Like, cause I definitely
it means every time you go into your car, you do like the fucking at the library, you pull a book out and go.
You just blow the dust off of it. Okay, hold on.
Driving your car is like waking up your cat from a nap.
Oh my god.
I told you, it doesn't matter what you drive. I will find a way to make fun of your car.
Thought you were driving into a car park.
Oh, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you for clipping
Sabrina.
my cool barrel roll. Oh my god.
Oh, unlocking the new area means you unlock the new tier of police as well.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Every time you unlock a new area, your max heat level goes up by 1, and that introduces new cars.
Yeah, I saw some like a little bit earlier. Oh god.
You get the.
Oh, this is close.
I'm out of here.
I'm going.
I'm
Oh
outta here.
shit!
You get the,
Oh my god.
Police attacks, don't you?
I'm sorry, Pyro. What'd you say?
I said when you get to level 3, you start to see the police Pontiacs.
Oh god.
They bring out the
Hell
Pontiacs
yeah.
for you.
Hell yeah.
It's a shame this game doesn't let you buy like the car that the cop cars are based off of. Which was really funny playing Tokyo Extreme Racer. That it has the Crown Vic in it for some reason.
Hit the blockades from the rear. Oh, hey, Wolfie. Well, hello from Seattle. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
What?
That's a sanctuary state, bitch ass.
Okay, yeah, the state is, but it's like, listen, I recognize that like Seattle has a lot of good things going for it. It's also extremely fucking pretentious.
I can name several cities that are more pretentious than Seattle.
Okay, and? Oh.
Chicago. New York City. Was I like to call it New York Shitty?
You have literally never called it that.
Did just now.
Okay.
New York City has so much to do. It's kind of crazy that most people want to spend 90% of their time beefing with Newark.
God.
Like, there's better things to do with your time. Hey, you know what?
Shout out
Boston's
to
beating
Newark.
your ass at fucking everything. Maybe you might want to start focusing on that.
Then we have a Rainbow Road. Okay, and? Do they maintain it? Yeah. I'm way too scared of, like, learning what a car's physical space is compared to me to get a car. Yeah, that's the thing also. It's just like, some people are just like, hey, go be in a car fucking sucks for some people. And yet, we are like beholden to having to be in them for sometimes just to fucking live in fucking blows.
Thank God I live in a city where I don't need a fucking car.
The physical space point is a really good point though, because it's like some cars are built in such a way that, like, especially American pickups, they're very hard to kind of get the judgment of the size of the thing when you're inside it.
Yep.
Which is it's definitely a problem with cars in general, but it's like some of them do better than others. Like the Ford Transit is so popular, and one of the aspects of that is like the front is so flat that it's so easy to drive around because you know exactly what the space in front of you is. The back's big, but
I
the
think
front
the
is flat.
best car for your value with size, and this includes insurance as well, is the Kia Soul.
Yeah.
I fuck with the Kia Soul. I think the Kia Soul is a great car.
My my ex-partner, she still drives a VW Golf Mark V, and at one point it had to go into the garage for quite a while for like not serious damage. It wasn't structural, but like basically a neighbor pulling out of their driveway put a massive dent in the door. So it had to go in for like basically getting the panels replaced, and her insurance provided like a replacement car through one of the local car rental places. So we went to pick it up. Now, picture the Golf in your mind.
Okay.
It's very similar size to the car you're driving right now, actually. And I think it might even be the same model as the one you had in your garage right now. I think the one in Most Wanted is a Mark IV. She had a Mark V. About the same size, right? Small, hot hatch. We went to pick up a replacement car and got a Ford Cougar. The massive Ford, like, MPV / crossover. Massive car. It was a diesel as well.
Oh.
And it was a fucking nightmare. Like, she drove it home, and we were trying to park it in the driveway, and she was just like, I do not know how big this car is. I don't know if I can park it in our own driveway. And it was just like, we took it back the next day. And we're like, we're just not going to have a car for a couple days. Like, yeah, because this thing, like, even sitting in it with her and not even, like, driving it, I was just like, this is too fucking big. Like, I don't feel safe in this car.
Oh my god.
It was awful.
Hey, Pyro, what if I told you that I took my driving test in a fucking Ford truck?
What, a pickup? Like an F-150?
Yeah, I don't know if it was an F-150, but like my mom had a fucking like truck, a Ford truck, and that's what I fucking drove.
Good.
That's what I had to drive. That's what I had to fucking drive to take my driver's test.
So that's what you drove under examination for your license?
Yep, I had to parallel park it.
Did you pass?
Not the first time, but the second time I did.
Was the second time also in the Ford pickup?
Yes. And then I proceeded to drive that car for a couple of years afterwards because like that's the car that was available to me while I was living with my parents.
No, this is how we find out that Ashley's been driving illegally. Did you pass? No.
No.
God damn it. No, I
mean, I was doing some reading today. I have a suspicion that you can get a racing license in the UK without a driver's license.
I mean, F1 drivers do it all the time.
So I'm thinking of picking up a new hobby.
Bro dog.
No.
Yeah, yes. Do it.
Thank you, Ashely.
It's my channel. My vote is weighted. Absolutely, yes.
That.
Do this.
It's just your vote was in my favor, so.
Yeah, what's the argument against it, Niari? Like, why shouldn't he do this?
Because I see what F1 drivers are like with only racing licenses and not driver's licenses.
Why do you need a regular license when you have a super license?
If you drive like that on an official professional racetrack, I would genuinely hate to see how you would drive in a normal setting.
Yeah, but the normal setting doesn't matter, is my point. I don't want to drive on public roads. I want to drive on a racetrack.
But I mean, if you don't have the experience of driving around other cars.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same situation.
That started playing real loud. Oh my god. Passing culture is made up about driving license. Oh my god, Casey. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Yeah.
When you have a permit but not a license, you're driver passing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Pride is not for the straights. It's for the inline. Sorry, that was really bad.
No, that was good. That was good. Happy Pride to all my illegal drivers out there. Jesus Christ. Oh. All right.
I'll show you my chicane if you show me yours.
Mm-hmm. You know what I
I'll
actually...
hit your apex.
You know what I actually want... What? Jesus Christ. What I actually want to do is I want to, like, because there was a local, like, racetrack near me, and that is not a dox. It's like, no matter what state you live in, you are likely at least within an hour of, like, a dirt short track that you can go see racing at for $10, like, on a Saturday night. On a Friday or a Saturday. So I know that they have events where it's just like, yeah, you know, you bring your car as long as it's got a roll cage, you can enter in this like event. And like, I want to do one of those. Like, I absolutely want to do one of those, and because that would be a lot of fucking fun.
Sorry, I can't stop thinking about using F1 terms, but like in a sexual scenario.
Mm-hmm. Christian Horner. I'm gonna go get a drink while you deal with the ramifications of that one.
Oh my god. I could feel the vein in my neck.
He fucking got it in one. He fucking killed the bit in one. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna talk about how doggy style is just activating DRS.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Pyro, did you hear what I said?
I did not know.
I said, well, Ashely was like, killed the bit in one go, and I was like, well, I was going to talk about how doggy style is just activating DRS. Or would it actually be more of like a reach around because you're going over?
Okay.
You're overtaking.
Okay.
You're watching Ashely Miami's Sunday Drive.
It's always like this.
I think Max Verstappen and Yuki Tsunoda should just fuck.
Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god. By the way, I have put on the original Need for Speed game, the one that's... What the fuck was that?
Slapping the table because Max Verstappen.
Fuck you! Shut up! Oh my god, you're fucking a nuisance. Jesus.
Red Bull gives you strap.
Oh no, shut up. Oh.
Shit, I need to start drinking more Red Bull.
God damn it. Oh.
La la, la la. La la.
I'm just gonna keep trying to drive the fucking car. Oh, I've entered a drag race. Now it's giving me a tutorial. Focus on perfect. Oh fuck! I
don't need
shift.
I don't need a tutorial on how to wear drag.
Shut up. Pyro, wait. What are the?
Oh, I have no idea what shifting is on the controller.
Cool. I've blown the engine.
121 in a drag race? The hell were you guys doing? I have no idea what the controls are.
Okay, cool. We're gonna find out.
All right, I'll get the manual PDF again.
Did we have that last time?
We did, yes.
Oh, early shift. Okay. Okay, hold on. I
you
found it.
Cool.
There we go. It's R2.
Oh, that's cool.
No. God damn it.
I never liked the drag racing in these games.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Most Wanted is the first one where you can largely get away with not doing it.
Okay, I got a perfect launch, but an early shift. Like, what? Make up your fucking mind, game.
Are you shifting out of neutral?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you just need to... You don't have to shift out of neutral. You start it first. It's really weird. I understand why you were doing that, yeah.
Watch out!
Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Ashley hates grunge and Frasier. I do, actually. I do hate both those things.
You hate grunge?
No. I just felt like... Yeah. Wait, hold on. If I hate grunge, is that gonna be a new thing for you to be mad at me about?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, me. The kid whose favorite pro wrestler was Raven hates grunge.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's over. Ugh. Cool. $750. What a steal.
You don't even pay well.
Yeah, no.
There's basically... I've done one drag race since I've started playing this game again because it was in one of the blacklist rival lists.
So let me ask you this, Ashley.
Yes, Niari.
On God, you've listened to a lot of grunge, I'm assuming, throughout your life.
A decent amount, yeah.
Okay. Trying to think who your favorite grunge band would be.
God.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have an answer. Like, honestly.
I feel like if you were a big grunge fan, like really big, you'd be a huge Blind Melon fan.
I'm not, though. That's the thing. So...
Soundgarden?
Maybe. Like, maybe a little bit, but not especially.
Pearl
like,
Jam?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
STP?
No, not them. No, absolutely not.
I mean, the obvious one is Nirvana. Because that's my favorite grunge band.
Yeah,
Nirvana's... That's kind of like a cop-out.
And not even like a cop out. It's just like hey, I respect them. You know, I respect this. Just like that's the genre. You know, that's the gold standard for grunge is Nirvana.
Yeah, hard to go wrong with Soundgarden. That's my point. Is it's like if your favorite grunge band is Soundgarden, like okay, yeah, sure.
No, wait, hold on. I was confusing Soundgarden with Silverchair for a second there, so it's not that. It's not.
No, not Silverchair. That's a deep cut. God damn. It's like, no, not Temple of the Dog. Like, damn, this person really does listen to their grunge. Big fan of the... Actually, no. I take it back. My favorite grunge band would probably be Toadies. Nirvana and Toadies, definitely. Sorry, I like when I get on the treadmill at the gym and I Come From the Water by Toadies pops on, I'm in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
I come from the water.
Yeah. Hello, M. Night.
We're gonna get demonetized. We're gonna get muted.
Yeah,
We're gonna get so muted.
God. It's okay. I'm what I was saying before. Then you made the Max Verstappen joke. Is that I've put on the soundtrack for the first Need for Speed game, the one that was presented by Road and Track.
Oh God, yeah, Road and Track.
Road and Track Need for Speed. Yeah.
Yeah, Road and Track presents Need for Speed. Yeah.
There was another one that. I need to go look at my ISOs now to find it. But there was one for the PS1 that was like, in the UK it was just called Total Driving, and then for some reason, that was the name because we didn't have the it's Car and Driver presents Grand Tour Racing '98.
Yeah.
So they had to call that something else over here because what the fuck is Car and Driver? So they just called it Total Driving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you're doing.
I am.
Great game though.
Yeah. Black Zooey, welcome in. And Amy, yes, that game was on the Panasonic 3D.
Oh my god, and the people that developed Total Driving, also known as Car and Driver Presents Grand Tour Racing 98, was developed by Eutechnix, the people that made Ride to Hell Retribution.
Yeah!
What a lineage, honestly.
And the NASCAR games.
Mm-hmm. I need to play a
NASCAR.
I need to play a NASCAR game on one of these, actually. I actually want to get like NASCAR racing for DOS going during one of these because I played a lot of that fucking game when I was younger. That or like one of the Papyrus IndyCar games I want to play on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're so right. The 3DO is implicitly funnier than the PS1.
It is.
The forgotten
it is a very funny
consoles of
console.
that era. Like, what was the other one along? The CDI. The CDI.
Yeah, the CDI, the 3DO, and the Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
Jaguar is always funny.
To a lesser extent, the Sega Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. Shut the fuck up.
You need the Death Mouse.
Magic Knight Ray Earth for the Sega Saturn. Kiss my ass.
I want to play that game. I want to play that game.
It's a fun fucking game. We finally are at a point where Sega Saturn emulators are pretty functional.
We got to get the Sega Saturn Mag and PSO. I really want that. That or the Dreamcast Mag. I really want it. There's got to be a way to get it. Or the Yahoo one. Because that would be really stupid. Anyway,
I ever told you guys the story of when one of my friends gave me money to order something on Grubhub so they could get the pizza emote in Final Fantasy XIV?
Jesus Christ.
They were like, treat yourself, get something to eat. And I was like, okay, cool. Then just send me the code. And I'm like, here you go.
Awesome.
Important question.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
Yeah, what food did you get?
Oh, I got I think I got like Pizza Hut or something.
Hi, Van. Welcome in. But yeah, like Code Blue said, oh, you got to get the NASCAR like steering wheel. It's like, hey, I have like the fucking Logitech wheel on my wish list. Okay, that'll happen one day.
Yeah, I think the promotion was Pizza Hut or Little Caesars. I can't remember, but it was like you had to buy. I can't remember if it was you had to buy from a certain company at Grubhub or if it was just you spent this much money on Grubhub, so you get the code.
Mm-hmm.
My grunge guess is either Smashing Pumpkins or Foo Fighters. I'm sorry. Did you say
Smashing
Foo Fighters?
Pumpkins?
Did you just say that Foo Fighters is grunge?
That feels like a stretch, honestly.
Smashing Pumpkins are grunge, a little bit. Smashing Pumpkins are technically
earlier
grunge.
Smashing Pumpkins, I think, is
yeah,
grunge.
Yeah. But Foo Fighters, nah, that's just rock.
Mm-hmm.
Foo Fighters is grunge. Why? Because Dave Grohl's in it? Just like how Dave Grohl is in someone else's wife?
Jesus Christ. That's not the fucking boost button. What are you doing, Ashley? Ah, god damn it. Alright. I gotta turn this fucking car around.
Don't make me turn this car around.
Oh god.
That's it! Back to Winnipeg!
Shut
I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Dave Hole. Not his name. Not his name, Casey.
Dave Growl. Rar.
Fuck. Damn it.
Don't say it. It was Dave Hole. I'd listen to his music.
Well, Casey, what
Casey-
if I told you there is a band named Hole?
And they're a grunge band.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, now that's my pick. Courtney Love
they're
deserves
named Hole.
something here.
No,
she
under
doesn't. No, she
under
doesn't.
no circumstances do you have to hand it to Courtney Love.
Yeah, no, you really don't.
The greatest millennial conversation to ever exist. Shitting on Courtney Love, man. What year is it? 2004?
Oh man, 2005, considering the game we're playing.
Oh, we're like fully immersed.
Yeah, exactly.
2005, I'm pulling out my T-Mobile Sidekick.
No, that's if we're playing Def Jam.
No. That's if we're playing Tony Hawk. But yes, Def Jam Fight for New York did have a sidekick.
It did have the sidekick in it, yeah.
Shut up.
Is the sidekick one of the ones that like flip? Is it like a PDF? I'm just gonna look this up.
Yeah,
it's
no,
mobile
the
It
screen
doesn't. It
flipped
doesn't
up.
flip. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't. No, that one did flip. Yeah, it looked like a PDA,
I
but the thing
see.
flipped up. It was really sick.
Yeah, you push the screen up and it reveals the keyboard, right?
Yeah, dude, it's so sick. I miss phones like that. Do you ever miss like answering the phone and it was that one that like slides up, and so when you answer the phone, you flick it up, and then you're like,
Hey.
hello. I had a Samsung flip phone that had a button that you could flip open the thing. On the
Excellent.
side, you just hit the button and it went. Bing.
Mind your fucking business, cop. I'm trying to hit this fucking, like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting that. Fuck no. Alright, and I'm doing this now. Alright, I have to go at least 4 minutes in this. And tag 8 fucking car and police cars. Jesus.
It's gonna take you longer than 4 minutes for 8 to turn up, so
Yeah, so I gotta pick one or
you're gonna
the
have
other.
to knock out. You're gonna have to knock out 5, wait for backup, and then
Yeah.
hit more.
Yeah. Friend of friends was a roadie for Nirvana. He is 100% convinced Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Work found in kitchen.
Yeah. That is I believe that is like the predominant like thought process, honestly. It's like everyone's convinced that Courtney Love did that. Used to have phone have a slide out game controller. It was called an N-Gage, Sabrina.
Playing Splinter Cell on the N-Gage.
I fucking worked at a GameStop when the N-Gage came out. I was expected to sell the GameStop to people. Not the GameStop, the N-Gage to people.
You were
Hey, you want
expected to
an
sell the
N-Gage?
N-
Oh.
You know?
God, hardest job on the planet.
And that's
God.
hard selling an Ouya.
Is there an N-Gage in slide phone form? No, there wasn't. I just felt like making a joke about the N-Gage, honestly.
Here's my question: would you sell that as a phone that plays games or a games console that makes phone calls?
2004, definitely the latter.
A
Definitely the
game
latter.
console that. So you'd say, do you want to buy the N-Gage? It's like a PSP, but you can phone people on it.
Yes, absolutely.
Jesus.
That would be the way that
Neither
I
of
would
those
approach
approaches are good, but
I'm just saying the N-Gage walked so the PS Vita could run.
the PS Vita did not run.
it.
It sure... Mine does! My fucking Vita still
the
runs.
N-Gage walked so the PS Vita could shamble, is what you mean.
Bitch, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. The Vita is beloved. Nobody cares about the N-Gage, but the Vita is beloved. This is a Vita safe space, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It
one
is.
of the
I'm
things,
just saying, the Vita did not run.
one of the game ads that was part of the Geek of the Shell email yesterday had the PS Vita ad where like the woman had boobs on her back.
Yes. Where the hell did? Oh, I saw that because I was watching the stream and turned it off at some point, and then when I opened your channel today, it picked up where I left off, and it was just there.
Awesome.
I just got flashbanged with that.
Thanks for watching the stream. Okay, let's see. What else have I got?
How many? Okay, hold on. The N-Gage sold 3 million units.
To who?
3 million people. But the PlayStation Vita sold 15 million.
Also
3 million.
to who?
3 million still feels too fucking many, honestly.
I just want people to know.
N-Gages.
I just want people to know that the estimate is between 12 and 15 million for the PlayStation Vita, which would mean that the Vita sold more units than the Wii U.
Well, yeah, that's because the Wii U is fucking trash from the start.
Fuck off. All right, dickhead.
Okay.
How many Cybicos did they sell?
How many what? What the fuck did you say?
The Cybico. Someone in chat knows what I'm doing.
I know. Actually, I do know what you're talking about now, and I don't like that I know.
You could share games with it.
Oh God.
You could communicate on the Cybico network. It was the greatest device ever made.
Is it?
No.
Okay. Thank you. For
Is
specifying.
it time to talk about the Gizmodo? No.
No, it is never time to talk about the Gizmodo.
Can we talk about
Website?
Nope.
No,
No.
that was. I don't even know what that was.
Gizmodo, it's like a partner journalism site to like Kotaku.
Oh, I see.
Units be advised, suspect was last seen eastbound near Forest Green Country Club. 10 block radius.
Yeah, it was a sister site to Kotaku.
Details will be provided on your screen.
All right, cool. Took care of one of those. I still need more bounty though, so I'm gonna have to just start a really long chase now.
Can we talk about like sick PS2 games broadly instead of the Gizmodo?
Sick
Gizmondo
PS2
or
games?
whatever.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
What were the shit hottest PS2 games in your times with the PS2?
So wait, what were like the best PS2 games?
Yeah,
Is that the
like
question we're going with?
what did you have in 2004, 2005? What were the best games that you had for your PS2?
We played a lot of Guilty Gear X2. Because that was when I was.
Guilty
Xenosaga Episode 1. 2004. That would have to be. No, that didn't come out yet. Black.
Oh Jesus!
That was
yeah.
2006. That was 2006.
Black, actually one of the like most technically challenging games for the PlayStation 2.
And it was developed by Criterion.
It was.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna get fucking busted. No, I'm not.
2004, I'd say Xenosaga Episode 1. Played a lot of Burnout 3. I'd say Beautiful Joe's probably up there.
I played Beautiful Joe on GameCube more than anything.
Cringe.
Man, shut the fuck up! Like, who fucking asked you? What the fuck?
Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants.
You already went to the bathroom. Is it happening again?
Boy, have I got news for you.
Oh no.
Also, I played a lot of Thug in like 2004, 2005.
Yes.
Yeah. SSX3.
Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell?
That's like the PS2 game for me. SSX3.
Oh,
specifically.
fucking Splinter Cell, and then I think I played a lot of Alien Hominid.
Wow. I
That was
can't
that-
believe that. I can't believe that existed as a PS2 game, but you're right at the same time.
Yeah, it did. It
I
did.
didn't
It was on
realize
PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Yeah, I played the GameCube once. I didn't realize they even put out a PS2, but that makes a lot of sense, actually.
When did Ace Combat Zero come out? That must have been after 2004,
Yeah,
2005.
yeah, that's
Yeah, it was
that's
2006.
Yeah, that's a question for Martin.
Yeah.
He would know.
Was that
That's
the Balkan
06.
War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I played a lot of Ace Combat Zero, but my concept of time is all fucked up. Thanks, PTSD. A lot of Kingdom Hearts 2, but that was later. That was towards like 2006, 2007. Weirdly enough, I played a lot of Mercenaries because when you turn on the cheats, that game it's really fun.
Oh shit.
But not even remotely fun before that.
I mean, it's like a highly destructible third-person shooter. You can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I was always the kind of person that, like, when I play GTA, I always turn on cheats. It's fun as hell to play Vice City with, like, the minigun.
Yes.
But I'd say, like, out of all the games I played, like, throughout the PS2's life cycle, just in general, because this is an easier question for me to answer. The games I played the most were Xenosaga Episode 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts, and Valkyria Profile Samaria. I also played a lot of
You got B's.
Black
You got
is a-
B's attention with Xenosaga.
I fucking love Xenosaga. That game kicks ass. But also, I played a lot of Black. I played a lot of, obviously, Resident Evil 4. Even though the PS2 version of RE4 is like really bad.
Yeah,
It's, like, really
it's
bad.
not as feature filled as the other ports, is it?
Nope.
It's
Well,
just it's not that it's feature filled because it has every feature you could possibly want. It's just that it runs like dog ass
Yeah.
on the PS2 versus the GameCube. So whenever I played RE4, I played at my cousin's place because my cousin had RE4 on the GameCube.
I'm always interested by the way the ports had like pre-rendered cutscenes and the GameCube didn't. It rendered them in real time.
Well, the thing is,
So
the PS2 was notorious for being like pretty difficult to program on. I don't think Sony really figured out how to make a functioning console that people actually like developing for until the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well,
PS2 was
the-
hard.
the-
PS3 was even harder.
The Emotion
PS3
engine
was-
was a difficult processor to work with. The reason, so there's one specific PS3 that is loved because it can emulate PS2 games, and the reason it can do that is because it has a PS2 processor in it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, I
literally
know
the
that.
only
I
reason
have
it
one
can
of
do it that
those.
well. It's so weird. Like the Emotion engine is such a weird thing to.
I literally
like,
have
not
one of those
work.
PS3s sitting in my closet. One of those PS3s, and it cost me not a lot at the time, to be honest. I think
Yeah,
I bought
but
it for
now
like
they're
I think I
really
bought it for like
expensive.
200. I bought it for like 200. And it's great. Yeah, it plays PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. It's fucking phenomenal. And it was fully
Yeah.
refurbished, so it's got brand new thermal paste. The fans have been cleaned out.
Awesome.
Like, it's my baby. Right there with my Vita.
And then as Ashley said, like the PS3 was even worse as a processor. One CPU supported by 8 SPUs.
The problem-
What are we doing?
I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I grew up with PlayStation. Like, PlayStation was always in my house. You know, I was a PS1 kid, I was a PS2 kid, I had a PS3, I had a PS4. I need to get my PS5 fixed, or not my PS5, I need to get my roommate's PS5 fixed. But, like, I've always been a PlayStation kid. And, like, every PlayStation has its problems. Like, yes, the PlayStation 1 had... it had discs. And it was doing something a lot better than the CDI did. than the 3DO or any other disc compatible console at the time, in that it actually made games people want to fucking play. and it was a functioning piece of hardware because it's not Philips doing it. It's not Atari doing it. It's Sony. You know, they made the fucking Walkman.
Yeah.
They know how to make technology. I'll stand on the hill. I will die on it. That if you're getting a DSLR, go Sony. Buy a Sony Alpha. It's a little bit more expensive than your typical Nikon Canons, but Sony's got the camera market on lock. Anyway, like PS1, yeah, it had discs, but also you'll notice that like games on the PS1 look very unique because the way that it processes graphics is so spaghetti code.
Yeah.
It's trying to pull where the polygon should go, and it's just kind of guessing, which is why you have that warble. But the N64 doesn't have that.
It was something to do with, wasn't it floating point approximation? Like it
Yeah,
was
so
rounding the float
it's
to an
it's
in?
approximating where it should be, so that's why it warbles. Because it's
Yeah.
like, I think it goes here, but no, it snaps over here.
Yeah.
And that's what's so iconic about PS1 games is just that aesthetic. But if you look at it objectively, the N64 didn't have that.
No.
The Dreamcast didn't have that because they're using more complicated, stronger processors to achieve their graphics. Versus the PlayStation was kind of cheap. And then like the PS2, also notoriously hard to program for, which is why RE4 looks like doo-doo crap, is because it was bigger than the GameCube edition, had more features and more things to do, but at the sacrifice that like, well, we have to put it on one disc. And then the PS3, you know, the cell processor, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. You know, the fact that I want people to know that I have no skin in the game. I'm not a fangirl of any specific console, but I do love watching Microsoft put the fucking boot in their mouth every single console generation. The Xbox 360 was on top. It used every single advantage it had on Sony, and it beefed it twice.
Yep.
The red ring of death killed the Xbox 360, which is crazy because games still ran very well on Xbox 360 because it was using DirectX. Same thing with the Xbox. Games on the Xbox look fucking gorgeous for the time because it's using DirectX. It's basically a PC.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but it's also an Xbox. Now, all the games are on PS2. All the games are being developed for PS2, and then, yeah, they kind of came out on Xbox, or yeah, they came out on GameCube. Like, you'd be dumb not to develop for the PS2, which is why, despite the fact that PS2 was difficult to develop for, people still primarily developed all their games on PS2s because, well, look at the install base.
Yeah.
It's the highest selling console ever.
It's always going to win on very boring things like that. Like every console has always won on things like that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like
everyone had a PS2 because it played DVDs. So
exactly. No,
make
exactly.
a game for the PS2.
Because DVD players back then were more expensive than PS2s.
Fuck.
And you could get a PS2 and it would be a DVD player. It would have the PS2 has an incredible sound chip, just like the PS1. So it's a great sound entertainment system. And it plays fucking video games.
The PS2 being a DVD player, I think, did like a lot of heavy lifting for getting a lot of people to buy it. Like, because like do that, like, and also playing video games, I think sold a lot of people on it. It sold my parents on it, like, at least.
No, exactly. I'm not gonna fault the PS2 for being the perfect piece of hardware to come out at such a perfect time. Like, literally perfect place, perfect time. Because DVDs are popping off, everybody wants a DVD player, but DVD players are pretty expensive. And then all of a sudden, here comes a PS2. It's an affordable piece of hardware that plays video games and DVDs. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, like 100%. I'm going to jump on that. This is the best deal, the best bang for your buck.
Fuck.
If anything,
Oh my
it
God.
did too well because, like,
the
Oh!
2 generations afterwards.
Fuck.
Like, do you remember how the Xbox One was marketed?
Yep. It's like it's the
like-
home entertainment center, like all
It's
in one.
an all in
It
one.
sucked.
It's
Yeah.
games, it's movies, it's TV, and everyone hated it.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
And that-
because the thing with the PS2, the way it was marketed was it was still marketed as a game console. Nobody was really
Yeah.
looking at this as, and I say this as somebody who lived in that moment. I think we all did. It's like people looked at it still as a game console, but it had that. What set it apart was that, oh, this thing can also play DVDs, and just by word of mouth, that took the PS2 to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't being marketed as an entertainment system. It was just because the PS2 had that verbosity, had the gall to do both. Now other people are like, oh shit, now we got to do that.
I have to stand still here because I am literally, if I move forward, I will get seen. If I back up, I will get seen. I literally just have to wait. Fuck! All right, no, I gotta go. All right, continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. The Xbox could play DVD, but you had to buy a separate dongle for it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like how the Xbox 360 had an HD DVD accessory.
Yep. That thing was fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah. You know, and then like same thing with the PS3 and the PS4. It's like, yeah, same concept where it's a console, but it also plays Blu-rays.
Yeah, this is kind of where Nintendo have always done quite well as well, is they sort of, at least, I think Sony and Microsoft focus too much on that angle, whereas Nintendo have historically always been very about, you know, it's about the game. So when everyone else is going for like, oh, you can watch Netflix on this, it's like they seem less interested in that angle.
I respect Nintendo on a level that their decisions are based entirely on the game. They don't care about having the strongest console with the best graphics and all this like cutting edge technology.
Until this year.
Yeah.
When the Switch 2 has a £400 price tag.
Yeah, no. And it's like I'm indifferent towards Nintendo because I like games from Nintendo. I definitely don't like what Nintendo has become, and not just within the last 5 years, within the last 15 years, 20 years even. But the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, like, say what you will, those consoles will live in notoriety.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's for better or for worse. Like, yeah, we can dunk on the Wii U, but like, the Wii U had some fucking bangers. Like
that
near
are
the
now,
end of its
that are
life.
now on the Switch.
Exactly.
They've slowly
Like,
been porting them all over because they know how.
but that's
hard
the
they
thing
fuck.
is nobody had the Wii U, but people who did have the Wii U, oh, they were eating good.
Mm-hmm.
They were eating so fucking good. The games on there. I mean, shit, we got Bayonetta 2, baby.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2, The Wonderful 101. The Wonderful 101 is an incredible game.
Fucking, oh my God.
Any game where the right stick is not camera control, get in. Just
Get in!
get in.
I watched these two.
Circle back.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go on. Finish your point,
No.
and then I'll pick up the question.
No, I just love saying "get in" now because I watched these two. I watched these two proper British lads with golf clubs, and they're just like swinging golf balls at like bottles and just being like, "Who can destroy the most bottles?" And every time they hit one, they go "get in."
Get
Anyway,
where
go
was
ahead
the
to your question.
Casey asks, "What's a console exclusive you always wish wasn't one when you were a kid?" Sly Cooper for me. So I guess
I had
like,
a PS2. I had a PS2,
What-
so it's
what-
there's a very
what was
small
on-
amount.
yeah, what was on other platforms that you wanted to play but couldn't because you didn't own it? I guess.
The thing is, my household always had, you know, like I could always play a game. Is the thing. So I'm trying to think like. I had a PS2, I had an Xbox. I never had a GameCube, but I had friends who had GameCube, so I'd go over to their house and play. So I never like felt a want of like, man, I wish I had this game at home. But if I had to choose one, man, this is hard. Cause like I was never into Halo, so I was never like, well, I don't have an Xbox. Man, I'm trying to think here. I don't think I ever had a console exclusive that made me like, I don't know, envious.
Yeah.
You know, because I had a Dreamcast, I had a PS2, I got an Xbox hand me down, and then I'd play GameCube at one of my friends' house if I really felt like it.
Yeah.
I think if anything, it took me so long to get a PS3 that I was really mad that we didn't get one. Because I'd go to my friend's house and I'd play Assassin's Creed all night long. And I was like, oh, dude, I wish we had a PS3. Or I'd go to Best Buy and play MotorStorm and be like, dude, I wish we had a fucking PS3.
Yeah, like I also had a PS2, so all I was lacking was like, I don't know, Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah, like, sure, or like
Can't think
Luigi's
of any
Mansion
GameCube
for
games
me.
I would have really liked. Like me personally, I can't think of any GameCube games I was like, oh, I wish I had a game.
I'd say maybe Luigi's Mansion because I played that at a McDonald's and I was like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. This is dope.
I didn't get a 360 until pretty late in the gen, but my cousin had a PS3 and I would always be playing stuff on it. Like, I would always.
Yeah.
We hung out a lot and I would always go and play games on that. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of the greatest games ever.
Oh yeah. Continue the conversation. I have to shit.
Yeah, keep going, Pyro. I have been in this pursuit for 17 minutes.
I know. I'm so worried you're gonna get caught. And
you're worried. I'm fucking worried.
Terrified. Yeah, I had a really good PS2 collection as well. Oh, there was another question as well that I wanted to pick up. Where is it? I remember the gist of it anyway. It was, what was your favorite out of Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, and Jack?
Can I be real with you? I have not played any of them. I've not played any of them. Like, I've touched them like a little bit, like here and there, but I never like sat down to play through one of those games. Like, mascot platformers never hit with me.
I played Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3 for the first time last year. And I also played Gladiator / Deadlock. I can't remember what it was called in what region. It has 2 names. And I also played Size Matters. And the only
oh my god!
Was the first one.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that bounty, though.
Oh. Yeah, this is the whole bounty I needed just to get, like, that's pretty much all I needed just for this one thing. Like, holy shit. Oh.
Deadlock is US, Gladiator is Europe. Thank you. Yeah. Everyone tells me their favorite of the PS2 ones is Gladiator. I fucking hate it.
How many cockroaches? 21? Like, something like that. Like, oh my god.
I think you killed 21 and attacked 20.
Yeah. Okay,
Well
I need a fucking break after that. So we're gonna go to BRB for a little bit, folks. I'll be like, I have to piss myself. So folks, we'll be back. Like, Pyro, let Nyari know that we're on BRB.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Bye. Be right back, folks. Yep.
Oh.
All right. Hi, folks. We're back here. I got this.
Shit.
Yep. I pissed, and I got this.
Oh, what's in that fucking
That
can?
sounds crisp.
That is a Diet Pepsi. Oh, man.
Diet penis.
Not what I said.
Diet Beepus.
Not what I said either.
This chick's drinking diet penis.
Oh my fucking god.
Get her ass.
God damn it.
Shout outs to Diet Penis.
No, sure, whatever. Penis emergency part 2. What do you mean part 2? What do you mean part 2? There was no part 1.
Yeah, there is a part 1.
Shut up.
Part 1 penis emergency that I'm not getting sucked.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Welcome back to Sunday Drive, everyone.
Welcome back to Sunday Drive, folks. All right. All right. And I'm gonna challenge Izzy here. All right.
Yeah, I got a penis challenge. I need to get sucked off right now or else I'll die. Don't let me die.
Ugh.
How badly do you want the Mazda RX-8, actually?
That feels dire considering all the penis talk we just had and the sucking talk involving penis we just had.
There is no right answer to this question.
Tying up my hair? Question mark. Oh my god, B. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. By the way, the hitching has gone away. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I noticed.
Yeah, I think it might have just been that part of the game was like fucking up like that, so yeah, whatever. It got me to update the fucking emulator, so mission accomplished, I guess.
So the fix is to load every single police officer in the disc.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like a finite number of actual officers that all live in the disc.
Oh, if they all live in the disc, I'm throwing the disc in the fucking trash and getting rid of them all at once.
Cracking that disc. I'm sticking it in the microwave. I'm doing whatever I can. Yeah, anyway, sorry for being horny, Chad.
You're not. You're not.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry I got caught.
Yeah, you're lying for sport right now by saying you're sorry.
I'm on an Ashely Miami stream, so I gotta live up to the host and lie.
I don't lie. What the fuck?
You do. You
That's
do.
such a devastating accusation.
You do lie. You love to lie for sport.
When's the last time I lied?
You expect me to fucking be able to pull that out?
Well, yeah, if you're gonna make such a huge accusation at me, where's
You've
your
literally
proof?
said to me and several people in this chat that you love to lie.
When did that happen?
You'll go with whatever bit is funnier. And you fucking know it, but you're gonna sit here and try to gaslight me. You're like, oh yeah, what was the last time I lied, huh? What was the last time I lied?
Here's a real question. When's the last time I told the truth?
Again, I don't know.
Nyari, you're my friend, and I'm glad that you're my friend. There we go.
Yay.
There's the truth. Yeah. You lied about the penis emergency. No, I didn't. Leave the penis emergency alone.
No.
If I asked the other mech pilot,
Guys, I gotta put an Amber Alert out. My dick needs to get sucked.
Jeez. No. 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 No.
Yo, my phone just went off at 2 a.m. This better be important.
No. I know. I am seriously putting a stop to this line of jokes right now. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Quick, we need a question in chat. Fast.
Yeah. So there was literally the opinion emergency, Hold on, I have the commands like command, which will just list everything. Quick, just
Opinion
find something. Here we go.
emergency.
Car penis. They don't need them.
Opinion.
What's wrong with that? Giving a car a penis?
It doesn't need it. It's gonna. They have balls. That's enough. They have truck nuts. Oh my god. Nice weather
So-
we're having. Yeah, it is.
So you would rather a car keep the nuts but no dick?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
How is he gonna pee if the pee is stored in the balls?
Yeah. Favorite 16-bit home microcomputer produced by Commodore? I don't fucking know.
Favorite 16-bit home microcomputer produced.
This is
by-
all one big ploy. You just want us to say.
Isn't
I
there
don't
just
fucking-
one answer? Yeah, it's the Amiga. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I can't say Commodore 64 because you said 16-bit. And I'm like, well, shit, there goes my one answer.
Sorry, I'm a PC 9800 girly.
We talked about that yesterday, me and Martin, actually.
Nice.
I told them that, like, you might find this, like, funny. When I was first designing my VTuber model, one of the things I thought of doing was going for a PC 98 art style for my PNG.
Oh yeah, all that dithering and all that. Oh, it would look so
Yeah.
good.
But I did not have the technical know-how to get that to make that, so
I want
I opted
to
for
find an
this.
artist that can do PC 9800 dithering.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
There's-
find an artist that can do it because
I
I
know
want that
there's some.
so bad.
I know there's
there are
someone
some.
out there, but
I gotta scour Skeb again and try to see if I can find somebody.
if you do, let me know because I want to get one too.
I want to look like a character straight out of Eve Burst Error.
But yeah,
I'm gonna post someone I know in your Discord.
Oh really?
I think I
Some-
might have a contact.
Oh my god. This is networking, folks. This is networking. I can't manage perfect yet, but I'm getting there. Amy, that actually sounds really fucking cool. Holy shit. It's as easy as that. Yes. Networking. It's as easy as that.
Well, the first thing I had to do was Google PC 9800 to just double check what it looks like.
Oh my god.
Because I just, off the top of my head, I was just like, I can't remember, but a friend of mine did the artwork for the game Stories from Seoul, I think it's called.
Which game is that? It sounds vaguely
It's
familiar.
it's a VN on Steam. I'll grab the full title.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like Amy, the one thing you did for my birthday. Yeah, no, you learned that was really fucking good. Like art, she almost perfectly emulated the pixel art style from like Mark of the Wolves for that picture. It was fucking great. Okay.
Right, posted for your
Perusal.
web. Yeah, approval, whatever.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
like
will check that out after stream.
Oh yeah. I have this game on my wish list
Is it the mech one?
because this is the one that has Yuri.
I think I know what game you're talking about now.
This has
It's
Yuri
got
in
gay
it.
women, yeah!
Yeah.
I'm telling you. No, you don't understand. Like literally, you put gay women in a video game, I'll be like, I'm playing it. Yep.
I am there.
I need women to be gay.
Mhm.
And that's the end of that.
What are we doing right now, Ashley? We're still racing Izzy.
Yes, we are still racing Izzy.
Do you want
Hurry
the
it up.
Mazda RX-8 that she drives? Or are you
Yes.
just gonna...
Yes,
Okay.
I'm doing the race. I'm winning right now.
Yeah.
So, why are you asking? Do I want the car? Like I obviously do.
I wasn't. No, I mean, like, to get the pink slip, I just wasn't sure if the RX-8 was something you cared about.
I always want to get the pink slip because it's always going to be more
Alright.
money than like the bonus money. So,
Yeah. No, that's true.
yeah. Are you saying that you have looked up a guide to know exactly which one to pick?
No, I haven't.
Okay. But yeah, I want to get the car.
I think the way we do it is more fun, where we corrupt the timeline to make
yes,
sure that
absolutely.
You get whatever you want.
We have so many shitty abandoned timelines that we leave behind.
And
Fuck.
what is the name of the type of engine in a Mazda RX-8? Does anyone know?
I don't fucking no idea.
That's right. It's the Wankel. Behave.
Jesus Christ.
The RX-7 and the RX-8 use Wankel engines. It's a normal word.
Wanker.
Not what he said.
No, Wankel.
Fuck!
The fucking not my name meme, but it's an RX-8.
Oh, like jerking off. Shut
Hey guys,
up,
Wanker,
Casey.
not my engine name.
No.
Jerking off a Wankel style.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pin that.
Jerking it, and by it, I mean my rotary engine.
This is like comment making. I'm not pinning that one. Oh, God.
I can
Casey,
hear
you're
that in
such a
Casey's voice.
fucking nuisance.
Like cum making.
Like, come me.
Like cum making. Sorry, I need to sound like sleepier if I want to sound like Casey.
Oh my God.
It's such an unnecessary stray.
Oh, fuck, I gotta go.
No, I love that for Casey. I love that Casey's sleepy.
Yeah.
Sleepy creature, just like a cow.
Mm-hmm.
What do cows do? They eat some grass, and they sleep,
And they take a nap. Yeah.
and they take a little nap. They loaf like cats. It's cute.
My game loud. She's not even listening to the stream. Casey, you're sleepy. That's what we're saying.
I can just hear it in Casey's voice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing this game sleepy style.
That's so sleepy. Don't cows sleep standing up as well, or do they?
That is a myth.
I don't think they do. No, I think they do. I think they loaf.
Yeah, they do loaf or lay on their sides. You know, that and also that means that like cow. Fucking.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah. It's only the first lap. And like she had like a similar like accident, which is why she fell so far behind. And now it's evened out. A rogue like polygon stuck out and a car hit it. Get.
I like to think
lost.
you drove into it.
Shut up. Fuck.
Napping on it, sleepy style. No.
Fuck.
Despite living here for so long, I still don't know what siren belongs to what kind of emergency vehicle.
There's a difference?
Yeah, there's a difference between the three kinds.
Ugh.
So if it's the police, you know to park your vehicle sideways along the lane.
Oh. The expectation in the US is like you hear a siren, you pull over no matter what.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, obviously, like, if you hear a siren, get out of the way, but they do communicate what kind of vehicle they are with the siren. I just can't remember which one is which in the UK.
I always
Actually-
thought the UK has the funniest police cars.
Why
Oh,
do
you
say
mean like
that?
the models?
They're the little tiny cars. Little
Yeah,
tiny
the-
cars.
They're always like, so Simon Pegg went on Top Gear and he talks about like in Hot Fuzz where it's like in the American videos it's always like a police Dodge Challenger or something chasing down another like supercar, And then in the UK, they're all just like Vauxhall Astra diesels, like 1.6 liter engine, 1.6 liter inline four, and they're all crap. You don't really see a lot of like special kind of interceptor models here. I don't think. I don't really think there's any kind of like chasing cars, police car.
Yeah.
There might be the odd one, like there might be the odd like some weird old rich guy donates like a Lamborghini to his local police station so they can chase certain people down the motorway.
Fucking do that.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Whoop.
But by and large, it's Astra diesels. Yeah, they're very cute. They're very hot hatch.
It's little guys. Little guys. Little guy
It's like
cars.
imagining someone like robbing a bank in the US and then they look in the mirror and there's just like a like a Toyota Camry chasing them with the lights and sirens, and they're just like, yeah, we're not stopping for that.
Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. Ugh.
You won 8,000 cash. I love that the currency is never specified.
You won $8,000.
8,000.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you won $8,000. Don't forget to save state.
Yep. Already on it. New save state. Okay. So it was this one last time.
I say it's the one on the left. That's the one with the pink slip.
Oh, it's an extra impound strike.
I
Right?
say the one in the middle.
We'll see.
Fence sitter.
No!
They're
Yeah.
both so crap. Release car.
There we
from
go.
impound.
All right, we did it. It was the same one. All right. Well,
If you're at this stage in the blacklist and you've had a car impounded, just take the game back to GameStop. Same for you.
God. Yeah. All right.
You're not a street racer.
I'm gonna take a unique performance upgrade because I don't want fucking.
You're starting to sound like Razor.
Hey, you should give me your car. You're bad at driving.
You sound like one of those mobile game ads. It's like if you get your car impounded in early in the blacklist, just delete the app. Like that's you right now.
And start out.
Big Lou. Oh,
What does
God.
Big Lou drive?
Oh, a
The
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah. Oh, did I skip through his fucking thing? Oh, fuck.
The Mitsubishi Eclipse
Mitsubishi
feels like the
Eclipse.
most
Hold
out
on.
of place car in this whole game.
I'm reloading the
Are you
state
loading state?
because we didn't read his profile. I accidentally skipped past it. So. Oh, I can spin it a second time.
You just picked the same one
Yeah.
twice.
I can just keep doing that.
Wee!
Yeah.
I've been playing this game for years of my life, and I've never known you could do that.
Surprise. What do you mean?
Oh no, it's because you loaded a state. It ejects the cards. It'll come back. You just need to continue
Okay.
playing.
Okay. So I hit yes or no here. What's the right move?
Do you wish to continue with auto? Yes. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I did not know it ejected it. Like, I didn't know it did that. That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's just like a data safety thing. Like when you load a save, it ejects the cards and puts them back in.
Okay. All right.
It's weird, but the games are always aware of it. A bit strange.
Big Lou.
Yep. All right. Yari, you read this one.
This slab of... I don't like this.
I didn't realize.
This slab of Korean muscle considers himself a real ladies' man. He's all show. Rumor has it he panics around the cops and bails on races the first chance he gets. Along with that, they say he has problems working the clutch, so he's slow off the line. I wouldn't count on it if I was you.
They really put over Izzy like big style with the last one, and now Big Lou, who is like higher on the blacklist than her, it's just like, actually, this guy's a piece of shit. Like,
That guy's a fucking pussy.
yeah, look at it. I
if
wouldn't count on it. Like, this is easy shit, man.
Like
Who
if
gives
you're
a
lower than
fuck?
Big Lou on the blacklist.
Ladies' man, but you can't work the clutch. Damn. Pass this man up in the clit.
I do want the Eclipse, though. Like,
God, this car is ugly as sin.
He's Asian, so he has a tiger on his car.
oh,
He's Asian and he
God.
has a Mitsubishi. Let's not even. That's. He's Asian, so he drives a Mitsubishi.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Ah! You couldn't put him in any other car. No, we can't put him in an NSX. We have to put him in a fucking Eclipse.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's jump to the safe house. Let's see the fucking car that
the Eclipse just feels really out of place to me as a choice, but it's in every single, like, it's in all of the Need for Speed Underground games.
Because it's a car that
thus
looks
far.
cool. It's the only reason.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, people thought Eclipses really looked cool, and they're idiots, but, you know, their opinion should still be validated.
I literally just said that I think it looked cool.
Oops.
God.
Emergency.
Why do you have idiot update? Shut the fuck up, Casey. God, I fucking had it with you. All right.
Redeeming a thing with that is so heinous. Well done.
God. All right, let me see how this car feels to drive around.
I'm sorry, I think the Eclipse is ugly. Ooh.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, I should pull into here to bump up the performance on it and maybe change the paint job.
Crazy high rev range on the RX-8.
All right, performance. How much money do I have? Only 28,000. Is this the point where we sell the Golf? Or like the one that like what's his ass had?
The good thing about the Blacklist cars is they do often have unique upgrades as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Some of them come with unique upgrades. That's not me saying you shouldn't sell them. It just means that their performance is usually pretty good.
Okay.
Compared to the stock, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even compared to what you can upgrade without spending token.
Okay. Now I'm gonna sell it. If you sell the Golf, you're gay. Well, all right. Let's see.
This Golf makes me look gay.
Hmm.
You gotta do it for Pride Month.
Yeah, that's true. It's for Pride Month. Yeah. No. Oh, what do you mean no?
17 grand, farm a couple races. You back on top?
Yeah. Am I gonna use this Supra? I don't think so. How much do I get this? 20,000? Yeah, I'll get rid of this. Here and the Clio.
Whoever sold that Golf, your mom's a hoe.
But yeah, Lana, let's sell it for Pride Month. Done. There we go.
Gay,
All right.
gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah, whatever. Call me whatever you want. You can't hurt me.
Pussy.
Like a fucking gut punch. Holy shit.
Finger hovering over the fucking soundboard.
Oh, man.
Well done.
Can I join the voice chat? Call you a slur real quick. No.
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 No, but thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for being polite enough to ask, but no.
Thanks for checking if that would be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who would say, yeah, go for it, but, you know. I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, junk. That is such minimal performance upgrade for this. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'd probably hold on to the custom turbo until later.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're not going in the back room. Here,
No back room tonight?
no back room. Okay.
No, stop asking.
All right, pro.
Me when I work at a clothes store. Me when I work at a shoe store. There is no back room. Stop asking.
You just go in the back.
No, I can't. They took the back room away. Sorry.
Yeah. It's gone. Sorry.
Why don't you go in the back? I'm sure your wife would love that. No, it's been a couple
They-
years.
They cut the entire back half of the building out and lifted it up and just dropped it in the river. Sorry.
Oh, it already has the NOS nitrous in it. All right. It already has all these upgrades already on it. So.
Thank you, Izzy, for taking such good care of your Mazda RX-8.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's ours. Haha.
Okay, I think that's all the upgrades that are available that I can do. So.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see. What do I do for a body kit? What do you got? You got that one. Okay, cool. I can't do anything different. Not the stock. Well, I don't know. The stock on the RX-8 is pretty good, I think.
It's definitely very unique at the time when it came out.
Yeah, and it's like
I love the weird little tiny back door that it has.
Yeah, and like also it's just
I like the stock.
It's just
because it looks like KK Smilers.
This here is just
stock.
like it's just making it.
Look at the grill. No, go to stock.
Okay.
Now look at the grill. Now
Yeah.
go from that to the next one. God. Just like the puffer fish.
God.
They're calling it the greatest stream on twitch.tv.
Oh my god. Anyway, what were you saying, Ashley? I'm sorry.
No, nothing. No, don't sweat it.
I'm sorry. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
It was nothing. Don't sweat it. Oh, that's an ice cream truck in my neighborhood. Okay, that's what that.
Call me Shailene Woodley the way I'm divergent.
Holy shit. All right, let's see.
Chat, was that anything?
Let's see.
Stag would have loved that joke. That would kill in front of Stag.
Yeah, you know your audience with that one. Okay. Actually didn't have to spend a lot on this. I probably didn't need to sell those cars.
Shoutouts to Stag.
Shoutouts to Stag.
Shout out, Stag.
Yeah. You say shoutouts to Stag, if he hears this, he's gonna DM you and be like, what are we?
What, me?
Yes, you.
Fine.
That's fine.
He's working a 10-hour shift, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's practically dead to us.
He's dead to himself.
Yeah. All right. It's almost 1. I'm gonna do this one race, and then I think I'm gonna call stream. I want some time to make lunch before the race starts.
Very sensible.
It's still gonna be like a 3-hour stream. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 hour to the Canadian Grand Prix, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The Formula One portion.
I hope Max Verstappen does something and gets banned.
I want to see. That is 90% of the reason I'm watching. Is I want to see if Max gets banned from the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull ring.
There are genuinely 2 massively divergent timelines off of the back of today, aren't there? Where
yes.
Max gets a race ban, Max doesn't get a race ban, and the future of Formula One changes so much based on what happens today.
Yes.
Because I think if he got a race ban today and couldn't race in the next race, that would be the small domino that ends up with him leaving Red Bull.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know when.
And then Max goes to fucking Mercedes.
Like, if he races and doesn't get a ban, then everything probably just carries on as normal. But I think if something happens today that necessitates him getting a ban for some reason, there's going to be some big shakeups. Like, maybe not like early contract termination, because I don't know what his contract's like for Red Bull, but like, it might be the beginning of the end for like that professional relationship.
I keep hearing rumors about how, like, if Max, like, isn't at, like, a certain level in the points, like, after a certain number of races, he has the option to terminate his contract early. Like, he has, like, clauses like that in his fucking contract.
Red Bull are really serious about being top of the game, so I would not be surprised if there was, like, a mutual agreement where it was like, you know, if for whatever reason we're not doing so hot, we can just be like, fuck this. Like it'll be both ways, won't it? So it'll be like, if after a certain point we're not at this point, we can cut you, but then also like legally it'll be like you can walk.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been like to have one, you have to have the other.
Yeah, that race is too short. I'm doing one more because I want to talk more about the race coming up here. Let's see.
You could farm lots of cash from that one.
My hypothesis for next season is we're going to see a lot more shakeups than we think.
Yeah.
I think with being that there's a new team, new cars, and new regs, I think that we're going to see like a lot of people get shuffled around.
Yeah.
Especially with George Russell's contract coming up, I don't think he's renewing with Mercedes. Because I think Mercedes is going to be looking for somebody else, but that really depends on how George is able to turn this season around. Because he's kind of been middle of the pack. You know, he does get top tens. He's not terrible.
He's the reason Mercedes is second in the constructor standings.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
And it's like he is carrying Mercedes right now.
Yeah, he famously said consistency is key. Like, see, if you see me use that Discord sticker, it is from a PowerPoint presentation that George Russell made when he was at Williams. What the fuck did I... Oh, the wall. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I feel kind of the same. I feel like we had a lot of new drivers join this year, and I feel like next year there's not going to be any new rookies, but there's just going to be a lot of shake up. There's going to be a lot of people moving around.
You're definitely going to see I think you're going to see Alpine move around, even though I know they just moved Jack Doohan off and brought in Colapinto. So they're already doing what I knew they were going to do for next season. Like if Doohan wasn't going to get bumped out by the end of this season, by next season Colapinto would have been in.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to get rid of Gasly next season.
No.
I think they're going to do Gasly and Colapinto next season. So Alpine, I don't think you're going to see a lot of shakeups. Maybe V-Carb, but I think Isaac and Liam are a good combo right now. I mean, yeah, you could swap out Liam, but he's starting to get better as the season continues.
Yeah.
He's not as bad as people, including myself, thought he was, because he did have a very rough start to his season.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird though. I feel like you have to look at VCOP through a different lens because they are kind of like the feeder team for the main.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think with Max and Yuki, you're going to be hard pressed to see that change next season, unless, most importantly, I'd be heartbroken, but I could see them being like, okay, we're gonna put Yuki back in V-Carb and bring Isaac up to Red Bull, which I think would be bad.
Don't do that to Yuki, and more importantly, don't do that to my boy Isaac. Okay, don't do that to Isaac.
Don't do that to me.
So
yeah, you're going to Red Bull, Pyro.
I think that I think that obviously we're gonna have two new drivers, so that's kind of the big wild card for next season. It's like, all right, who's going to Cadillac?
I think Sergio Perez is coming back and he's gonna sign with them. Like that feels like the most obvious pick.
What if it was Perez and Ricardo?
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Now you're fucking thinking. Now you're fucking thinking.
Getting weak at the knees thinking of the Perez-Ricardo reunion and the Caddy team.
Oh my god.
I would be such a big Cadillac fan, you have no idea.
Oh my god.
I would be such a big Cadillac fan.
Yeah. Oh, also, Monty Crispy, thank you. It is a Frogcast Glorpcore sticker on my desk. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. Like, let me, like right now, it's confirmed that Pierre Gasly's contract will go into next year with Alpine. So God willing, nothing happens, he will be with Alpine next year. Unfortunately, Aston Martin will still be Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso.
That's not a shortcut. That's not a fucking shortcut. God damn it. Oh, no.
Audi, I mean, I want Audi to kind of hit the reset button. I mean...
Yeah.
Hopefully they have a better car than Kick Sauber by next year, but, like... I'm sorry. Like, I hate to throw Bortoletto under the bus like that. I know he's an F2 champion, but, like, it's not working. Maybe he'd be better with a better car.
Yeah.
But the Bortoletto-Hülkenberg combo, it's just not working. Hit the reset button.
Yeah.
Ferrari's not getting rid of...
Could...
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I'd hope Audi could bring some big improvements in the like engineering side of things, because it is Audi.
Yeah, it is Audi. So like, I'm hoping that the car is better, so that, you know, but still, like, Bortoletto's just coming into F1 out of F2. I mean, there's still going to be that kind of adjustment period between the two.
Yeah.
So I get that, like, now you're giving Bortoletto a new car. Like, of course he's going to struggle. So I feel like no matter what, if it's a better car or not, you're still going to see, like, Bortoletto kind of hover middle of the pack, I think, going into next year.
I have a wild theory here, okay? Can you hear me out on this? It won't happen, but Pyro, I want to go to your scenario of, like, let's say Max gets the race ban after this weekend. That starts the dominoes going. He's going to a different team. What if Max Verstappen goes to Ferrari and we get the Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton Ferrari team?
Jesus Christ. That would be, like, the new hottest rivalry since the last time Verstappen and Hamilton were rivals, but now they're on the same team.
Yeah. Listen, if this was NASCAR, that's what they would do.
So they're taking...
like Prost Senna, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah, it would be,
Verstappen, Hamilton being on the same team? Oh, that breaks my brain a little bit.
It would be fucked up, honestly. It really would be.
I
Fraud watch the fucking team, are you telling me?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I can't say that it wouldn't happen, but it would still feel a little bit weird.
It's funny that Verstappen's like 28 years old, but if he joined Ferrari, I would call Ferrari the retirement home.
Yeah. God. Okay, let me...
Come on, it's only Lewis Hamilton. It's not.
You've got a 7-time world champion. You've got a 4-time world champion, and both of them cannot perform.
Yeah. You mean Rookie of the Year, Fernando Alonso?
Yes.
Narino's favorite fucking joke.
Oh yeah, Rookie of the Year, Fernando Alonso. That kills at work. My coworker loves that joke.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. All right. That's it. All right. I'm calling it here. I've saved. Getting us out of here. So, okay, folks. Thank you for being here for Sunday Drive today. Thank you for bearing with us for like the technical troubles at the beginning. I'm definitely, for next time I play this, I'm going to try and like sort some shit out with it. Pyro, thank you for being here on short notice for this stream. Sincerely appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. So we will not be doing this next week. Next Sunday, it's going to be a very special Sunday drive. AO Hell will be returning, and American Truck Simulator is returning next week.
Oh, woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can finally talk about that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I confirmed it with her last night. Yeah, that's happening next week. Next Sunday.
Awesome.
I'm letting people know ahead of time. Yeah, what's up?
Imola's not coming back next year?
It's a whole thing. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, let me find someone to raid here. Absolutely. We're raiding Fira. Good night, Fira. I will call her friend of the show. She did like one of my favorite pieces of Ashely fan art for my birthday. It was just like of Ashely just like very lonely on the space station. Incredible stuff. Fira, yeah. Oh, do we have a raid phrase for today? Like what fucked up things have we said today that we can
penis emergency?
You know what? Sure. Yeah, penis emergency. All caps. Go for it. Who cares?
Why the hell not indeed?
She'll think it's funny, I think. All right. Don't forget also, folks, this upcoming Saturday, let me give a shout out here. I will be on Odd Video's channel. Nyari will be there too for Review, the game show where Odd reads of Letterboxd reviews and we have to guess what movie it is. I'm gonna do fucking great at this. I'm gonna kick ass at this.
I'm so excited to watch this.
It's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna be so fucking good.
Best idea anyone has ever had for a game show.
For real, yeah. All right, but folks, go say hi to Fira, and I will be back next Sunday on here. Nyari, Pyro, thank you again for being here, and everyone get out. Everyone get the fuck out here. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Get lost!